dumb game.
Yeah, the dumb game. Started losing subs.
It's kind of a relief, isn't it?
What dumb game did you stop?
Stream Raiders.
Stream Raiders.
Haven't done it for a while.
Oh yeah, it's so stupid.
Yeah.
What's stupid?
Stream Raiders.
It makes me wonder if people say that really helps your stream. It must be a significantly younger slice of the market that would bother hanging out and doing that and growing to hang out there.
No, there's plenty of like in MWO, you see like Star Wolf, for example, do it, and Lady Wolf.
Yeah,
they do it, and they get a bigger audience than you do on most days, and MWO is generally a mature audience. I think it's just for people who do
like
long streams.
Well,
they do long streams. I think it's more like it seems
break the monotony.
Yeah, break the monotony of.
What are you saying?
The
My
games.
dying over and over again is not monotonous. It's continuous excitement.
Exactly. So you don't need it.
Right.
Okay.
But your streams aren't long. They're like, what, 2-3 hours at most?
That's plenty long.
I think that...
We have a full lance that's green. Dark, it looks like you need to pick up Kodo.
I can do that.
And there's an annoying Bob appears to be logged in. That just might be me.
He might just be annoying you, not everybody else.
No, he's a nice kid. He's young anyway. I think he's young. Very enthusiastic.
Does anybody else have him on their list as logged in, or is it just me?
I got him.
I see him.
Yeah, I don't have him as a friend, so...
I just sent him an invite.
Oh, yes, I do have him. Sorry, the annoying Bob. Yeah, I do have him.
Oh, well.
Very enthusiastic player.
He is green.
Let me set this down.
Oh my, you're even using China.
Well, a cheap plate.
I hear China.
It's a cheap plate. I wouldn't call it China. All right, 3, 2, 1, launch.
Doc, can I ask you a question about
ceramic? How's that?
Your specs?
Hang on a second. I'm doing my intro thing for the stream to add to the excitement.
Oh,
yeah.
We got an instant drop.
We got Crimson, Emerald, Hellborn, and Vitric.
We're already in Canyon.
Wow.
Is your intro over?
It is now over. Go ahead.
So I'm thinking of doing a build, a computer build, and I'm just debating about which way to go with the chipset. So my idea is, I'd like to do some 4K gaming, but I'd also like to dabble in some content creation. Not for gaming though. Nothing to do with gaming.
Hang on one second, okay? I turned off the lights I wanted turned on. Hellbringer, thanks for the resub. You're awesome.
What kind of budget are you looking at?
I don't really have a budget. I just don't really want to spend 10 grand. So you've got to understand that in Australia, our prices are vastly inflated compared to the American prices. So right now, for example, an i9 13th generation costs $1,097, $1,090.
Actually,
just for the CPU,
I would say look at the Threadrippers.
I don't want to do AMD. I'm not.
Well, there you go. You've answered your own question.
Reactor online.
Sure.
You want to spend $10,000.
No, you don't have to buy this year's stuff. You can buy last year's stuff, which was the best
Still.
2 years ago.
No, I understand, but
Right.
I'm also wondering if I just go an i5 because I'm only.
No, I wouldn't go an i5.
So why not?
Well,
What's the issue with it?
if you want to do content creation, as in video, audio, audio doesn't really matter. For video, you want more cores and more threads, because when you start editing and rendering multiple tracks of video, 4K video,
That's
and when you
why
start
I
when you start
suggested
rendering that out,
directly.
it's a behemoth task. And so the more, so for example, with my machine, which is 8.5 years old now, it's an i7 44, what is it, 4770K. It's overclocked just a little bit, not a whole lot, because I don't like to push my gear, my CPUs or GPUs too far. One of my videos was taking a lot of videos. If it's just a 4K video, I can render that out at near real time on a 1080 Ti GPU and that CPU, and I've got 32 gigs of memory. Okay.
D4.
So, well, that's great. But if I've got multiple layers that have to be faded between, or any kind of special transitions or things like that, maybe I've got 4 different streams of video. Suddenly, that takes 12 minutes to render the same thing out. If I have 64 streams of 1080p video that are all going into one shot, that took 18 hours to render 3.5 minutes. 3.5 minutes took 18 hours.
Looks like
Well,
they got
on a faster CPU, that would be substantially less, and a faster GPU. So if I was on a 3090, for example, and a fast i9, it would have rendered probably in about 15 minutes instead of 18 hours. It's that big of a difference. So if you're going to really be doing that kind of stuff, then you got to think, well, where does the horsepower need to be? And it needs to be in a lot of RAM, a fast multi-core, multi-threaded CPU, and a good GPU. And so all of those things cost money. You can decide then, well, do I need that big of a hard drive yet? Well, no, but you will at some point if you're doing a lot of video. But you could always add, you could start with a 1 terabyte SSD and
I can't get targets on
6
anything.
terabyte regular hard drive, get a 7200 RPM one, and you'd be okay for a lot of stuff. You would never have a problem. And you don't have to go top end i9, and you could get a, I don't know what all their numbers are now. I haven't been paying attention recently. Jessica got the 1200K, which is more of a higher end one, and it's plenty fast for anything you'd ever want to do. I think she spent total $3,000 on her probably $3,000 on everything. Monitor, graphics card. She got a 3080 instead of a 3090. And she can do anything she wants on that. And you can get that for a lot cheaper.
Sorry, I was in
now.
a game, Duck, and you're talking at me, not with me. So, and I was in a game. So just to be clear, you're suggesting a high CPU, so at least an i7, is that right?
At least an i7. You probably want an i9, and just not a top range, like maybe a mid-tier
Okay, so
i9.
move on from that. So that's fine. I got that.
But don't think about the i9 or the i7 so much. Think about how many cores and how many threads, because those cores and those threads are going to be what simultaneously crunch video. And
but that's dictated by the i7 or i9, isn't it? Isn't that just purely what you're buying? You're buying
they have
threads and cores.
different layers, levels of how many cores they have and how many threads they have. Some have computation cores, and some have different types of cores now that are like compute cores.
Are you talking about the different generations? Or are you talking within one generation?
Within one generation, they have different models. So Intel's notoriously crazy for trying to figure out what in the heck you should buy from them, because they just have so many different varieties. And you would be fine with an AMD CPU.
So they've just, I'm understanding, like within a generation.
Threads.
Sorry, Doug, just within a generation, for example, if I look at online for 12th or 13th, right?
Yeah.
I'm looking at basically a K or a KF, and I want integrated, so I just want a K. That's all they seem to have. It's just. What do you mean by within that they've got different? Sorry?
You want integrated what?
Well, my understanding, integrated graphics. My understanding with
no, you don't want integrated
Intel
graphics. You don't care about that at all.
You don't want any.
Their graphics, integrated graphics on the CPU that Intel makes is horrible. horrible.
No, but it does link up with the GPU
I just turn it
when
off.
you're doing streaming.
no.
Oh,
I
you just turn it off.
Yeah, it's of no
No.
value
So
whatsoever.
you solely rely on your GPU.
Absolutely, my GPU is 50 times more.
So
efficient and faster.
you recommend a KF then, because the F basically dictates it's not integrated, which does
Yeah.
make it cheaper.
It's fine. You don't care. That's a spec or a feature you don't care about one way or the other.
Right.
You only care about iGPUs if you're on a budget or is this just your first computer or something, or a work
Yeah, but-
laptop.
So the thing I don't
and it's
understand
okay
is
to have it, Drax, because that means you can boot without having your graphics card
Without it,
installed,
yeah.
right? So it's not
no,
bad
I
to
get all
have
that,
it.
but
Warning, incoming missile.
you just talked about how within one generation. So like
Warning.
right now on the
incoming
13th
missile.
generation, you get i9, it's a 13900, right?
Warning.
And they say
incoming
these are how many
missile.
cores and these are how many, whatever the other word is,
Right.
right?
And if you look
But
down the
you'll-
product list, you'll find a different number of cores on
just
on the
that spec.
i9s. On the i9s.
Okay, Drax. Do you
Yes,
ever
yes,
do you
Captain.
ever look at videos from builders on YouTube?
Yes.
Target
And if
acquired.
you've been looking at those, you'll notice that the AMDs, the Threadripper,
Mhm.
is top dog for threading, multi-threading and stuff at the moment.
No, the
Yeah.
i9 13th generation is now.
We need to keep holding on to our resource points.
Okay, you said you
From
didn't
what
wanna
I know,
spend
isn't AMD like
$2,000.
the king of budgets?
I don't
Hey,
want to spend
You-
10
you
grand,
did-
you're
you
right.
said- You just said you don't want to spend $10,000.
No, I don't.
Bang for buck here, right?
Yeah.
Your Threadrippers are bang for buck.
Okay.
Okay. And are you doing
Okay.
commercial work?
I'd
hobby.
like to do. Well,
At this point,
it's going to
it's
start
hobby,
out at a
right?
hobby, but
Fuel
the
at
idea is that I'm going to
50%.
put some stuff up on YouTube, and it may make some, it may be monetized
Target
to some extent,
acquired.
but it's more about. So, it's more about having an online presence for
Taking Epsilon.
Okay.
a consulting, a one-on-one consulting idea that I've got.
Okay.
You know I.
But
you
still,
know I build. I build. Okay. I'm a builder.
Okay.
Go
Okay.
Cap quick.
I mean, if your budget is unlimited, and you want the bleeding edge thing, sure,
Yeah.
but go with that i9. But you're going to spend 10 grand on it.
No, you're not.
Yeah, yeah.
You don't have to spend that much for an i9.
No. I said if you want the top dog, the bleeding edge.
Yes, then you're going to
okay,
spend
we're,
10
we're
grand.
talking the bleeding edge here.
Hmm.
We're not talking a nice budget machine that's
That's
going to
not
do
the-
everything you want it to do.
Yeah, like I looked at an i9 with a 4090 with the DDR5 RAM of 64 and blah, and it was just starting to go 10 grand. I'm like, I don't want to spend 10 grand.
Like
So then I
said,
started looking at lower
you
build
got
quality.
your 4090, okay? 4090 is one kick-ass piece of hardware.
You're not going to need a 4090.
You won't need a 490 like ever. It's just
Well,
too
not
expensive.
in the
The
next
power
5
draw is too
years.
high.
Well, a mate
Not
of mine
in the
who
next
works in
5
the
years.
industry, what he's saying to me is that right now, games, for example, aren't really utilizing this new tech, but they're going to start developing with this in mind.
That's
And
always
so-
true. That's always true.
Yeah,
you don't,
and
you
so-
don't care.
Always
You,
true.
you can't afford it.
So what's going to happen is the 4090 and the i9 are going to be more and more the stables that people are going to be looking at in the future. But the other thing I looked at is
AMD's
that
gonna
every
jump-
generation outperforms the generation previously. So I'm going to be
Yes.
spending, the top dollar on this current thing that within 2 years will no longer be the current thing, which is always the way. I get it. And then the price drops on that, like the 12th gen dropped on it.
Okay, from
Anyway.
what you've told me that you're doing,
Mm.
okay, that you want to do,
Yeah.
you don't need that. Okay.
Yeah,
do
you
not
don't really need
require
that. Like, just go for like the 3000 series. That enough should suit your needs. You don't need the 4000 series at all.
So
You're
what
just
are
gonna
you
be throwing money
recommending?
away.
And,
Hang on,
and don't
no,
and
Bob.
don't buy the 4080. The
So what do you?
4080
No, I'm
is-
not going to do that.
No,
But what?
it's
So
good.
what do you? So I was thinking about the 3080 with an i9, and then lower quality RAM, and not necessarily, maybe not a Z790 motherboard, but going down to the
well,
B6
slow down,
series.
Stop.
Yeah.
You want high quality RAM. You want good RAM. You want high speed RAM. Okay.
So DDR5 or DDR4?
Okay. What do you plan on? It's like I said. What's your budget?
I don't have one. I just don't want to be spending 10 grand. Is what I'm saying.
But just imagine it to be like 7,000 or 8,000 at average. Just go with that ballpark.
How much do you want to spend in American? Like, what would be the equivalent of American? Like, it's 3,000 American. Is that 4,500 in Aussie? And is that too much?
No, like from what I've seen in the American builds, when you hit 4K American, you're into the 10 grand, 8 to 10 grand in Australia. That's how ridiculous it is over here.
Oh.
Like you're spending 1,200 on a 3080. You're spending almost 3 grand on a 4090. You're spending $1,000 on an i9. You're spending
Drax. A lot of my builds are under 4 grand. Okay.
That's American dollars. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. They're under 4 grand. And they're happy with what I get them. You know, the AMD Threadrippers. Yeah, the bulldozers, they were garbage, okay?
Mm-hmm.
The Threadrippers
We're green, by the way.
Wait. Okay, count it down.
3, 2, 1, launch.
The Threadrippers, right? They're friggin' awesome for the price.
Okay.
No, they are not bleeding edge at the moment. They are not the fastest thing on the market at the moment.
Right.
Okay. However, they multi-thread much better. The Intel single thread much better.
Yeah, if you're using what that means, Drax, if you're running an application that really relies on just the main CPU core, Intel will be faster, but only by 5-10%, depending on what you're talking about.
No,
and if you're running multi-threaded programs, then AMD is going to be faster. Well, it does mean that. I don't know. Maybe
no, it
you're
doesn't.
Trying to say something else than I am, but
no. Single threading means it uses one core. Period.
That's what I just said.
One core, not 100 of them.
That's what I just said.
When you're multi-threading, the AMDs are still faster. When you're single threading, Intels are faster.
So what
you want to do is multi-thread.
Yeah, I get that. So what are you recommending? Gavin, I get it, and I'm glad you got your input in it. But what specific Threadripper are you recommending to me?
Okay, what?
You're being too loud. Pipe down, son.
I'm working. No, I'm working.
Pipe down.
I think you should just like put up like a PC part bigger list and just go from there instead of just blindly.
It's probably better
reaching out. Because I don't think this is gonna get anywhere unless you have some sort of list in mind and then you just go from there, deconstruct it, whatever.
All right.
I mean, I understand you want.
What Threadripper are you actually recommending though, so I can look at the price?
If you look at the, I think it's, what is it? It's an X. Oh crap! I got to look them up again.
There's too many to remember all the time.
All right.
And I have to look up what's available and stuff. You know, a lot of these things get bought up real fast.
Because I'm looking at the Threadrippers like here in Australia, and they're like almost $4,000.
Excuse me?
And $2,000 and $11,000. Like, it's ridiculous.
Oh, what? Oh my lord.
Okay.
Whereas Intel, I'm only like the i9, 13th gen,
you can get a Ryzen 9 7950X 4.5 gigahertz 16-core processor here for $560.
So they're about 700 here in Australia.
Reactor online. Sensors online. Weapons online.
It's so much cheaper
You just
building
have
in
one of us
America.
buy it for you that you trust.
You're sitting there quoting me how much, and I'm like, what?
I know, it's ridiculous. Like, I'm looking at Scorp Tech, which
I just was looking at B&H or Newegg 574.
Yeah, but it's American dollars though.
Well, right, because I'm not going to look up Aussie dollars. I can't do it.
No, of course not.
For a 7950X, AMD 7950X.
There's no point
that's still more than you need. That's more horsepower than you need. I've been doing music videos and 4K videos for 8 years on a i7 4770K. And this will blow the doors off that multiple times. And I've been using a 8-year-old or 7-year-old 1080 Ti graphics card. And if you got like a 3090, it'd blow the doors off that. And so you don't need, for what you just told me you're going to do, you don't have to have top tier stuff. Top tier stuff is for people like me that are doing multiple complex videos, per month or week, and they don't want to wait because they don't have time to wait. You have time, you just don't have a lot of money. So you can set up a render to go at night and go to bed.
Oh, I've got a lot of money. I just don't want to spend it.
Well, right, but you don't want to spend it frivolously either, right? So it's a matter of, do I want my video to render while I'm sitting there waiting for it, or can I go make something to eat while I do my render, right?
Something, yeah.
And if you can spare the extra 10-15 minutes to let it render, then you can cut your budget by 2/3.
Yeah.
And you'll still get good frame rates and stuff.
Well, I want to do 4K gaming and dabble in the whole
Golf Battlemaster.
I'm running 3840 by 1600, so that's 3/4 of 4K at 70 frames per second, all the time on anything I play.
Yeah,
and it's an 8-year-old machine, just with good hardware, a good efficient motherboard, a good CPU, and a good memory card. Good graphics card. So what you really need probably is not anywhere near what you're afraid you need. And you'd still be fine for 4 or 5 years with it, no problem anyway. I would get a 30 series because you're going to get ray tracing with that, right?
Yeah.
And if you're into that, then great, you'd have it.
Fuel at 25%. Fuel at 0%. Artillery strike online.
And this is sort of a short investment for now, right? So better not put all of your cards in now.
Well, that's the thing. I don't know if future-proofing works ultimately, but this computer's lasted me 7 years.
You're delaying the future. You're not proofing it, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
Hey, Dictator, turn to your left a little bit. You got a Fafnir.
Heat sink destroyed. Fuel at 0%.
Down.
Center torso critical damage.
But yeah, the 3000 series and you said the i9s were cheap there, right? Then that's probably your go-to already.
Well, they're not
Just
cheap.
don't go for the art. I mean,
no,
cheaper
you don't necessarily have to go for an
Threadrippers.
i9. But if you're doing video, you're going to get more cores, and I would spend the money there.
Well, I'd have to see really what.
But more, probably.
Oh, wow. I gotta go.
I think you need to you just set up a PC part picker list and then just look at YouTube or something for benchmarks of what programs you're gonna be using, etc., etc.
Yeah, I've been doing that last 2 days, and the issue I've got is when you get down to the motherboard, it's when you're trying to save some costs, what motherboard do I really need, blah, 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 and it's just...
Well, so then you gotta think through how much I/O you need on the board or how much you're gonna add later on, and if you're gonna need a lot. I needed all the input-output ports I could get on a motherboard,
right.
And I used them, and it's still not enough. But I'm a power user. I'm not a typical user.
All right, I gotta go, but I'll continue this conversation when I get back. See you
all right.
No worries, take care.
Holy crap. You gotta be kidding me. That's a Zen 2. They gotta be nuts.
Sorry.
Yeah, I'm sitting here looking at a Zen 2 they're wanting $7,000 for in China.
Target spotted.
A Zen 2 CPU.
Yeah, a Threadripper. Now,
how many cores does that have? Does that have 32 cores?
I'm looking at a Zen 3 for $1,200. Oh. 16 cores.
Target acquired.
32 threads.
Target acquired.
For $12.99.
But the
New target.
at 4
acquired.
gigahertz.
The Ryzen 9 7950X has 16 cores and 32 threads, and it's only 570.
That's not a Threadripper.
No, it's not. But it's a good CPU. It'd be plenty for what he needs.
Oh, I agree. But you know,
Acquired.
he's wanting to you know.
I think he's afraid he's going to get something that's not going to be fast enough, and that's just not going to be the case for what he is going to be doing.
God no. A Ryzen 9. Holy, let's see. Hold on. Let me look at the Ryzen 9s here, just to make sure. I'm just pulling Newegg right now. You know.
Yeah.
25%.
Here's a Ryzen 9 7900X, 12 cores, right? 24 threads, 4.7 gigahertz, 474.
Acquired.
Yeah, that'd be a killer CPU.
And
for
this
it.
is an AM5.
I'm not a big AMD fan, but I'm not anti-AMD anymore. And I used to be anti-AMD, so I've come to the middle ground.
Hey, I'm not anti-Intel.
No, I
Intel
know,
makes great
I know.
product. AMD makes great products.
Yeah, they do.
It's bang for buck is what we're talking about.
Yeah. But I don't know if DaVinci Resolve works
Be
well
to your left.
on AMD processors. I should go do some
Got it.
reading on that.
It works
Look.
fine.
I can't believe we lived.
I mean, you're going to be getting an NVIDIA graphics card.
Yeah.
So that's what you got to worry about.
Yeah, he needs to get it. If he's going to be doing a lot of video stuff, he'll want to use Resolve and he'll want to be on an NVIDIA.
I mean, and the thing about the NVIDIAs, they run hot. They're power hungry. Okay.
Oh, yeah.
But they
the
work
pride of
and
the
they're
game.
stronger than AMD. Right?
And
Well, they've been
they're
optimized
power
for
hungry,
DaVinci
they
Resolve,
run hot.
so NVIDIA works
Okay.
way better.
However, very rarely do you have any issues with an NVIDIA driver. Because everybody makes their programs with NVIDIA drivers in mind.
Well, it used to be that Windows was actually developed
With NVIDIA cards in
on
mind.
AMD cards.
Huh?
Windows, up until probably 5 years ago, was developed on AMD, and then they would port and work on problems with NVIDIA. But they actually coded Windows operating systems and everything on AMD in-house, and then they'd spread it out. But I don't know if they've changed that in the last 5 years. That's the way it used to be.
No. I'm not talking about microsquish.
I know, but I'm just saying that Windows was more stable
I'm talking about
on
the things that use
AMD
the video
platforms
card.
from the get-go, and then everybody else had to play catch-up to whatever came out and get their drivers up to date and stuff. But it was a matter of months, right? And then AMD would keep, like, they would update their drivers more frequently and speed up their performance. NVIDIA didn't seem to update their drivers very frequently, which they seem to do pretty frequently now, so I don't think that's even an issue anymore. But that was 5 years ago, so I don't know what the state of play is now.
The thing is, the NVIDIA cards here in the past few years have had issues with catching fire because of the way things are connected and stuff, is from what I'm understanding. Okay, we're green.
Okay, we're waiting for
Won't be
Kodo.
long.
Okay, but anyway, like I'm saying, I mean, you're talking bang for buck here. He doesn't want to spend
Agree.
$10,000. Okay.
3, 2, 1, launch.
But yeah, I've seen some. I've seen a Zen 2 Threadripper going for $7,000.
That's
like,
crazy.
"They're nuts."
Is that the one that has 64 cores?
No, it wasn't.
Because they have one of those too. It's like a beast.
No, it was a Zen 2. Okay.
Well, I don't pay attention to their models. I don't remember.
It's last generation. It's actually two generations. But the Threadrippers are, they're your top pieces of hardware for the AMD system. And unless you're really doing a lot of work, like I say, you don't really need a Threadripper.
Question.
What?
Was this the only kind of yogurt they had? No,
Vanilla.
no, it isn't. It's carb master. Look at that crap. Is it edible?
I don't know.
It's inedible. Everything.
Okay, quit bitching about it.
Yeah, please don't ever buy it again.
Okay, here. Here. There you go.
It's the second time you've got it.
Whatever.
It's inedible. Things like
Get your own.
fine.
I mean, you know, you asked for Kroger. It's Kroger. I got it. It was there. You did not specify. You said vanilla.
Call me, dear. Do you have a phone?
I just muted Gunfighter, so we're not listening to it for the stream. You guys let me know when I should unmute him.
I don't have issues.
Okay, Gunfighter, I had you muted because you guys were talking and we could hear everything, and so I just muted you so you wouldn't be on the stream. I've unmuted you now.
Okay, that's good.
So I don't know what you were saying if you were talking to me now.
Threadrippers were, you know, bang for buck. For, you know, they're really two more than he needs.
Yeah.
Like you said.
Fuel
But we do want to get him
25%.
something that's going to be, you know.
Fuel at 0%.
Yeah, you want to feel like you got a fast new machine
Target
when you're
spotted.
doing other things with it.
I mean, I'm running a Ryzen 3600. Okay. That's 6 cores, 12 threads.
Target spotted.
I mean,
Target spotted.
the upload for the
Artillery
YouTube
strike
takes forever.
online.
but I don't know whether that's because I'm not premium
Target spotted.
on YouTube and
Yeah,
stuff.
that's your internet
Nah,
connection.
I think from what I've heard from YouTube themselves that unless you're like a highly recognized YouTuber, they're not gonna give you that kind of speeds, regardless,
Target spotted.
Yeah.
Target spotted.
because they only have like limited bandwidth, right? It's
How
they
big
can't
of files are you
like,
uploading
give it
to
to
YouTube?
everybody.
Well, you've seen what I
Target
post put on
spotted.
YouTube.
I haven't.
If it's
not
raw
for a
files,
while.
it's gonna be like very big, right?
Artillery strike.
Need
online.
I'd have to look at it. You know,
Target acquired.
I load them to
Delta.
YouTube and dump them. You know, because I'm not really.
Target spotted.
So when
caring about
I
them.
finish a 4K video, it's typically 1.5 to or so gigs in size. And it takes about 15 minutes to upload it
25% of the enemies are eliminated.
because I have pretty slow upload speed. I'm like
Target
20
spotted.
megabits, 20
Same.
20 megabits per second.
Target spotted.
Whew. Good.
Target spotted.
What are you shooting me for? I'm your friend.
Sorry, was panicking.
I know the feeling.
I was getting hit from all sides.
I don't need any other explanation other than
What I
panicking.
jumped into?
I totally understood as soon as you said panicking. It's like, yeah,
I don't
yeah,
believe I'm still alive.
You know, it's hard to say.
I'm not.
Target spotted.
Ow.
25%. Fuel at 0%.
Oh, I'm falling down. Come on. Ah. Shoot, I need to get out of here, I guess. I'm stuck down here, probably.
The
Target
enemies are half
destroyed.
depleted. Keep pushing.
Fuel at 25%.
There we go. Oh, we're
I
not all
killed the
dead yet.
Atlas. We should be good to go. Ow.
Shoot.
Target acquired.
Target spotted.
Whoa!
I killed another one. Let's go.
I lost an arm.
You killed another Atlas?
Target spotted.
No, I
Up.
killed another unit. Ah.
This doesn't have the kill potential of my
I'm down.
timber.
At least I killed something.
Target spotted.
I killed a
Thank you.
bandit.
Oh.
Whoa. Who got me?
It just doesn't have the alpha I need to kill things quickly and easily.
We've almost got them all. Clean up the survivors.
Oh, they got him.
Target spotted.
Oh.
Alright,
I really, really love the Crusader. Oh.
Target spotted.
Finally got my hands on it.
Good kill.
Ow.
Who is that loving?
Yeah, he's on me.
Where is he? Where are you?
B5. I'm chasing him.
B5, roger
We
that.
lost half our force.
And I died.
Can't lose any more soldiers.
Oh, Endearing Bob. Hey, how you doing?
I don't see him anywhere here.
Fuel at 25%. Fuel at
Any idea where he is?
0%.
He was in B5 a moment ago. Did he go down?
Yeah, he went down.
Which way did he go?
Dark? What you doing? Not to the Timberwolf?
I know, it's confusing.
Horribly.
Did he go to D5 or B4 area?
He dropped around B5, but he should be long gone from B5. I think he should be heading around the A line,
All right.
knowing where our general direction is.
Yeah. Should have gone that way in the first place.
For motherboards, what do you think?
Well, I helped Jessica get her stuff last year, and there's new stuff coming out now, so I haven't...
No, I mean the company. What?
Oh, I
AMD?
actually do like the
Asus?
Asus motherboards quite a bit. They're usually pretty darn
I
efficient.
love the Asus myself.
over in
I'm running
B3.
an Asus tough myself right now.
Yeah, they're nice motherboards. And their support's good.
Wi-Fi,
I've dealt with them multiple
those.
times on different things, and they've always kind of been there, good and knowledgeable. And they have a 3-year warranty on most of them.
So I got over in like B2 area.
Oh, there he is.
Yeah, he's in B2.
Now, the AM5s,
Target
they're
spotted.
starting to pick up the
Target acquired.
LGA.
Heat
They're
level
posting the
critical.
LGAs now. You know, like the Intel boards.
Heat level
Which, you know,
critical.
legged him.
I'm getting
Good shot.
Target spotted.
Target destroyed.
And killed him.
More hostiles.
Yeah.
Nice.
What are the specs? Oh, come here, you. What are the
With my
specs?
enforcer. 428 and a kill. Gotta take that. Let me check this.
Highest damaging unit in the game. Let's
You
go.
were?
I almost said
Oh.
bad words.
You were pretty annoying to those people, it looks like to me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
5600 RAM.
I got
Yeah.
picked up by the
He needs at least
Corsair
32 megs of
with
RAM.
racks. Poo.
Hey, Mittens. Yeah, I've got a spot here if you want to come in, Mittens. Leisurely Sniper, howdy. So let me go back up here. The 4090 start fires too. So to my knowledge, it's not the cards that are starting knowledge, it's their power connectors, which I'm sure they're rectifying that pretty quickly.
Yeah, that's what I was saying.
Yeah.
The way their power connectors were set.
Yeah.
and people putting them in cases that are too small.
That's pretty much every case ever built now, right? Because they're so huge. It's like, wait, I put it in my truck. Sorry, your truck's not big enough. It only has a 6-foot bed. You need an 8-foot bed.
You guys that are discussing the hardware, do you all want to be in your own group so
No.
we can like
What?
continue the game?
Oh, okay, fine.
I'm green.
Well,
Picky.
I think I'll leave for now, guys. I was planning to stop like previously, but like Marauder like invited me. I was like, okay, I'll play a few more.
No, you're invited. Yeah, you're good. He's just talking about the tech talk. He doesn't want to listen to the tech talk. He wants to kill mechs. That's understandable. I'm going to get into my Timberwolf again because...
Okay.
Let's see. I want...
Take care, guys. I'll be going for now. I'll probably play again later. Who knows?
All right. Thanks
Bye.
for drops.
See you later. Enjoyable.
See you, Bob.
I mean,
See you, Bob.
enjoyable.
Enjoyable Bob.
I'll change my name now.
That's great.
Nice.
Hey, Drax, you're back.
Yeah.
And he's back. And badder than ever. It's Poodle with a Mohawk coming to theaters near you. Scruffier than ever.
Sent you an invite, Drax.
I sent you an invite too.
How many of you guys are
Lucy
in
and Snoopy are
groups?
having a fight. Mittens, do you want an invite? Oh, you're in a match already. All right.
How many of you guys got in your groups?
I've got me and Kodo.
Gunfire?
Go with dark.
Oh, well, I guess I'm going to die a lot more. Did I say that out loud?
What'd you say? You're gonna die a lot? Yeah.
Nothing.
Yeah.
Nothing.
You don't have to say it. I know you're thinking it. 3. Are you green?
Yes.
Okay. 3, 2, 1. Launch.
We're having dinner. Matchmaking has been canceled. Hold on. What?
I
happened?
think I did that by accident.
Hold on. Don't cancel. Well, we're going still yet. We just restarted.
Yeah, Sniper. He needs 32 megs of RAM. The reason I say that is because if he's going to be doing video editing, that's kind of the minimum that you want for doing 4K multi-track video.
Cool, we in sync with
With
Brio.
DaVinci Resolve and stuff. You're just going to want it. It'll make
the other
everything
costs-
better and faster.
The other costs I've got to look at then is if I'm going to do... I'm actually going to make videos and I need to look in like the cameras I'm going to invest in and all that kind of stuff.
What kind of videos are they? Just talking head videos, or are they more?
Yeah,
involved
talking
in
head
that?
videos. Yeah.
I mean, you know, like I said, if you want the 4090, you know, hey, you know, go for that.
I was thinking of the 3080 and maybe then skipping 4090 and see what comes next, like in a couple of years.
Yeah,
because that does bring the
nothing wrong
price
with
down.
doing that.
It does bring the price down, but it's more about, am I going to get serious about content, or do I just want to do 4K gaming? So if it's just 4K gaming, then an i5 and a 380, or if I'm definitely going to do
And you
content.
want how many monitors do you want to run?
Oh, just the one.
What? People run one monitor these days? What?
Actually, I just run one little 27 myself.
Why do people do two? Like, I don't... Why?
Well, for me, I have my editing screen, which is my 38-inch
Oh, we sync.
ultra wide. That's 3840
amazing.
by
We did.
1600 pixels, so it's huge and high res.
Right.
And then over on the side, I have a screen where I can have my
Twitch.
If I'm streaming, I've got Twitch and Discord and XSplit and whatever else I need up for contests. If we ever do those or giveaways, things like that, that all pops up over here on the other side. Or if I'm working, I might be running my email stuff going over here and monitoring it, or have a couple of browsers open that I'm referring to on how to do something that I can't remember how to do because I'm getting old and rickety. So for me, having the extra real estate is really nice.
I've never done 2 monitors. What's the requirements to run 2 monitors?
Any of these
or more
cards will
monitors?
run 2 monitors, or 3 or 4 sometimes, or 6 if you go crazy.
My old RX 580 will run 2 monitors.
Okay.
Yeah.
I think I can get up to 4 monitors on it.
I think space has always been the issue for me. Like, I've never used a big space sort of area, and I just...
How big's your monitor now?
Weapons online.
It's a 26-incher, and I'd like to go up to a 32, no more than a 32.
Yeah.
And even that, I think, might be large. But I do like I've enjoyed having the 26.
It's more immersive if you're gaming, and it's better if you're doing video editing and audio editing because you have lots more real estate for your tracks, lanes, and menus to be up on the screen at one time. So you're not just looking at 1 or 2 tracks because your menus take up all the state, all the real estate. So it's It's great to have the extra space for doing.
I've really got to start looking at the other expenses then if I'm going to do editing, because I realize that like getting a camera, getting sound equipment, getting.
That's what I was saying. You want the bleeding edge stuff. You're looking at 10,000 for an Intel rig.
Yeah.
No, you really don't have to go that expensive on an Intel rig. You really don't.
Well, as you said, you're getting all the other attachments, all the other peripherals.
Well, even without the peripherals, if I was going bleeding edge in Australia, I am really getting towards that 10K price range. But if I just come down, I'm looking more like between 4 and 6.
Yeah.
And by the way, I just looked up some Threadrippers, right?
Yeah, just give me a one you recommend.
I see the one you were looking at, most likely.
Right.
It was a Zen 2 for $7,000 coming out of China, and that's a generation old, almost 2 generations old.
Yeah, do you have like a code for me to type it? Because I just typed in Threadripper and went to Sculptech, and it's like, no, there's no way this is what he's meaning, because it went from 2K to 11K. I'm like, there's no way. I mean, I know AMDs are meant to be quite competitive for Intel. It's meant to be cheaper. There's no way these are the prices.
Intel actually is getting very competitive right now on their new CPUs. Like their price performance actually is higher on some of them.
Put low-end stuff out to be competitive with what they call AMD stuff.
Yeah.
But it's not even competitive. The stuff they say is competitive with AMD's not.
Guys, we're going to need some help over here, maybe.
Well, that's why I don't understand why the prices are so high for the AMD, like on Sculptech. I'm like, there's no way.
Echo 3? Delta 3, sorry.
That just can't be right. So just give me an AMD specific Threadripper to look up, and I'll see what the price is. Maybe just Discord, send it to me in Discord or message me.
Need help with C3?
Heat level critical.
That guy just took a beating.
Well, we're kind of in a fight right now with each other, so we're gonna hit that.
AMS, mate. Love it. Thank you. Not great against... Oh, back up, buddy.
Fuel at 25%.
Boy, mini. That's broken. I'm getting broken.
Knight, just come out, mate. Let them poke. So much damage there, dude.
Oops. I got wasted. Who got me? Oh, the Knight got me.
Target destroyed.
But no, I'm checking, I'm checking all the stuff up.
Let's not push because there's still the direwolf there.
Probably get a
the direwolf's still there, dude. Back out, back out.
AM5 motherboard with with a latest gen CPU on the AM5, like the
CT yellow.
an AM9, an AM9
we've got a UAV above us.
Okay. we're looking
Nice.
at 7900X 12 core, which would be
Hotel's
24
boat.
threads, right? At 4.7 gigahertz, right? Running 5600 speed RAM.
How many cores did you say?
I'm not really taking that in. Sorry, Gunfighter, because I'm
Yeah,
in
we're
battle,
kind of in
but
the
I
middle
do-
of battle here.
I just want a code that I can look up here what it costs in Australia.
A code.
Like what specific Threadripper you're talking about is what I mean.
Torso, critical damage.
Okay.
Left torso destroyed.
That'll help.
You want to see Threadrippers, right? You're looking at 1200.
Well, you're recommending a Threadripper, right?
Destroyed.
If you're looking for the hot top dog, you know.
Oh no, just something that
Leading edge.
is viable for what I want to do, which is
Oh, for
dabble
what you
in
wanna do?
making content and 4K
Hold on.
gaming.
Okay, you want something viable for that. And
Yeah, because that's what you were saying. You were saying like,
yeah.
don't go bleeding edge. Get an AMD,
Yeah, hold
and I'm
on.
like, well, which one? And you said Threadripper, and I'm like, oh, okay.
Okay, that's a top end. Okay.
Yeah, it seemed like really expensive. Hey?
They're top end. Okay, we're not even going there.
Nice holding, guys. Well, good
Acquired.
discipline.
Fuel at
We're all alive. I
25%.
can't believe it.
Fuel at 0%.
I can fix that. I'll die soon here.
Target spotted.
Okay, that's a CPU.
Thanks.
Hold on. Let's see here. We prefer
Target
ASUS.
destroyed.
You got preference for
Torso,
motherboard
critical
manufacturer?
Destroyed.
No, but I'm just wondering, do I go the 790? Oh, so AMD's different, isn't it? So, yeah, I wouldn't know anything about AMD boards, to be honest.
Target acquired.
Well, I prefer ASUS myself.
Okay.
I use ASUS boards myself, so you know.
Gigabytes are good. I like Asus.
Painted target,
Also.
securing the kills.
I mean, they're a little pricier, okay. However, they're usually better, okay.
Okay.
And I'm just, you know, I'm getting stuff. How much RAM do you think?
He needs a minimum of
At
32
least
gigs.
32, right? Like at least 32. I was going to
32
go
would
up to
be
64.
fine. If you can afford 64,
Yeah.
definitely do it, but you don't have to have that.
Well, let's say 32 because, I'm trying to bring the
You
price
can always
down.
add RAM later if you get, two.
Oh, you guys are on the other side.
Yeah.
Corsair, you were the dervish.
I was the
Sorry,
Viper.
Yeah, I didn't see the Viper. But I saw the Warhawk and I saw the dervish.
I didn't see
Oh,
any of you guys. I just got killed right at the end.
I was out to
stay alive.
kill me, that's for sure. It was dangerous.
Do you have a preference for
Oh, that's so much more.
memory manufacturer?
No, but an M.2, at least 2. Well, I think a 2 terabyte M.2.
No.
NVMe.
RAM.
Oh
RAM.
no. Well, I like Corsair, but no, not really. No.
Okay. Corsair Vengeance sound good?
Yeah, they're good, aren't they? They're very good.
He likes the name Vengeance.
Is that that's a DDR5, isn't it?
Yes, we're looking at DDR5 here, 64 gigabytes right now.
Okay.
How much is that?
Oh, 64. Oh, wow.
I mean, I like myself. I use G Skill in my rig, but you know.
I don't even remember what I've got in mine.
Of course,
I mean, G Skill's legit too. Like, I don't really care about that brand. Like,
I have
they're all
no
pretty good, aren't
skill
they?
memory in mine.
I mean, $20 is no big $10,
Yeah,
$20 is
everything's just nothing. So so it's AMD. Okay, so let's
Hold on. I'm sending you part things. Okay, something that I would like to have. Okay.
Okay. So
to do the mission you're asking. Now you're getting your own video card. I'm not even going there. Okay.
Okay, but what I'm going to tell you is that in Australia, I'm just giving you an idea of like the price difference, and it's going to freak you out. That Ryzen 9 in Australia is $769.
Really?
And I know it's a lot cheaper there, so I get it.
I mean, I'm showing you, what's here.
Yeah.
Hold on.
We're green if you guys are. 3, 2, 1, launch.
Okay. But you know, like I say, I'm just pulling stuff that I would want myself. You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah. Do that. We'll go with that.
I mean, this is something that I could afford.
So, Doug, what about cameras in terms of like doing the video content? Like, could I just do it on my webcam Brios, or do I need an actual 4K
you should
camera?
get an actual camera. The quality difference will be astoundingly different.
Okay.
But you don't necessarily have to spend tons of money to get something decent.
Well, again, this is Australia, so it's...
just get a used. Okay, let me get some more idea. Content-wise, it's going to be talking heads in front of just a background of your office, or you're going to be outside, or what are the lighting dynamics? You're going to be in the dark a lot. Like, does it have to be a low light sensitive sensor? Like, what kind of that?
Oh, it's inside. Like, my content will be inside. It'll be like,
so you could get
office environment, really.
If you could pick up a used Nikon Z50, it would be fantastic for that. You could also get a comparable Canon or ZF. I mean, a ZF.
So that range is like so not used, just new. It's 15 to 2K.
Yeah, but you can get
Australia.
one on eBay for half that easily, probably.
Okay,
let me see.
I can get eBay.
You want a ZF, right?
1200
used, because you can get them used for
that
800 on B&H.
That power supply
here.
I'm actually using one of those now, and it's already 4 years old with no issues, and puts out beautiful.
Antec. Okay,
but you could get
like
something about
I'm
half
currently
this price.
using one of these. Okay.
Will that be because I'm ignorant about power supply. You know the number 850. Is that going to be sufficient for what's needed for the build?
You said you're going to run a 3850, right?
Yeah. Sorry. No. 3080.
A 3080.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Like I said. Okay.
Yeah. Sure.
You told me the video card you want to run, so you know. I'm going with that.
Yeah.
Okay, now then we want memory or SSDs. Okay. We want internal at least, right?
I'm seeing them down to 1200 on eBay.
We want internal M.2s 2280s. Okay.
It's hard to know if it's new though.
We want 2 gigabytes and up, correct?
2 terabytes.
Oh,
sorry.
2 terabytes and up for an M.2 we're talking.
Yeah.
That's the one that's connected to the motherboard.
Yeah.
Okay, well, let's see here. Oh, wow. Here's a 97 Evo for 159, 2 terabytes. So, yeah.
A 970, you mean?
Samsung.
Is it a 970, 980, or 990?
It's a 970 Evo.
Yeah, you said...
Airstrike.
Did you say 790 first? I think you flipped them around.
Oh, crap. I'm in match. But, hold on.
Prepare to die.
I better get in my match and do my thing. But like I'm saying, I'm just, it's like $160 for a 970 Evo 2 terabytes, which
That's
is
really good price.
It's not bad.
There's a lot of good sales going on right now on memory and memory sticks and SSD.
Well, this here's, like I said, this here's an M.2 2280.
What's the speed on that?
Evo, the Samsung 970 Evo. I don't know what.
I like the Samsungs. Yeah. I looked at the 990 and the 980 Pro, and I don't know if I need that quality, but.
Yeah, go for faster there.
I'm running Western Digital. They're slower, but
the Evos last longer. They have more extended lifetime.
I don't know whether they do or not.
Well, the tests I saw when I bought, that was definitely the case. Maybe they've changed, but they've got a good reputation still.
I have more trust in Western Digital.
What's in 9.8?
For SSDs?
D8, sorry.
Yeah.
No, I don't. But maybe you've got a different experience than I do.
You know what you're doing.
I mean, there's bad apple everywhere.
Sure. Yeah, just look at our stream.
It's who's sitting on their base.
Airstrike activated.
Bosin is like in nowhere.
He's nowhere all the time, everywhere.
No, but I don't understand what he's out.
He just hangs out, I think, and snipes from far, far away. He might be clear over. I lost him. There was somebody clear over
He's
here.
over in D8, C7. He's going towards their base, and I don't know why.
I'm coming down to you guys.
Has everybody jumped down?
Yeah, looks like it.
Red smoke, watch out.
Target spotted.
How about Mechs?
I haven't really done much.
Target spotted.
I'm barely staying alive. For some reason. And I'm certainly not aiming well.
Right, roll. Ah, criminy. I fall down. I overheated the stupid thing.
This guy's got me pinned here.
Okay, let's see here.
Need assistance.
Now, mind you, this here's just going to be your operating system drive and stuff like that.
Okay. Let's get out of this.
If that's all he's going to do on it, it doesn't need to be 2 terabytes.
We've been doing the base rush.
Well, no, I mean, no. That's his primary drive. That's going to be the primary.
I know,
with
but
the operating system.
I don't think he's thinking about having 2 drives.
Oh God, yes, he's going to.
I know, but then you don't need 2 terabytes on his main drive. That's all I'm saying.
Destroyed. Left leg.
But it's cheap, so go ahead and do it.
Sorry guys, I've already got an M.2 980 500 gigabyte. I was going to just put that as my second drive.
No, that I mean, you know, that's a.
I was going to, but I wanted 2 terabyte.
Okay.
Primary drive.
That's
That
an
just
M.2.
seems like.
Okay, this is an M.2. Okay, it's a 970 Evo, 2 terabytes, right?
Yep.
And what you do, you put your operating system and your like your games on it that you have to load all the time.
Yeah.
And then
this game's horrible.
Oh word.
My game
This is a horrible game.
And now we're going. No, we want hard drives now. And do we want SSD hard? You want to go SSD, of course, right? Standard SSDs.
For what? Sorry, second drive.
Yeah, do you want to go standard SSDs or do you want to go the old 7200 spins or whatever?
Well, I just want Brewer.
You're going to be storing a lot of videos.
Sorry,
right?
I can't think. I wasn't thinking because I'm playing, but
You people actually gonna fucking attack anything?
I don't like. I've got SSDs already, and I've got I can just put them in there. But I was just wanting to M.2s really like.
Okay, you're only going. Okay, you want to plug an M.2 into one of your PCI slots, and then put a stack of those on. Is that what you're saying?
Well, do I need a second drive if I've got 2 terabytes?
I've burned through 2.5 terabytes, and I ain't even storing videos.
So, Drax,
never
you
used
don't
that much,
ever want your operating system and application running on the same drive as your video storage that you're editing on because of performance issues. So you'd want to have your video on a different drive.
So my content stuff I want on a separate drive.
And I mean, you're talking
and that
super
stuff's
fast
big,
drives,
right?
so maybe you wouldn't notice, right? But
is that stuff big?
It's huge. So I have 20 years of video and photo for client work, and it's 13 terabytes.
Oh, right. Okay.
Right? So you figure if you're going to be doing a lot of stuff, you're going to have probably 100 to 200 gigabytes per week or per episode, maybe 50 if you get good at it and you're not doing lots of cuts and having to edit lots of stuff. 50 gigabytes, 50 to 100 gigabytes per video.
Drax.
Oh wow.
Drax.
Yeah.
You give me parameters. You told me what you want this machine to do, correct?
Yeah. So you're saying I need a second drive? Well, I don't need for the storage one. I guess I don't need M.2. Like, so yeah, I guess just an SSD.
No, you don't need an M.2. I mean, okay. Here's the deal. Those old spin drives, right?
Yeah.
I can get 18 terabytes in those things relatively cheaply versus trying to get that in an SSD.
The only problem is that and SSDs fail too, but not as frequently as mechanical spinning hard drives do. So they're cheap storage, but you're gonna have to buy ultimately something to back them up onto also, right?
You don't want to have a mirror.
You can't trust them to be there.
You want to know something?
But
Dark?
you can do that later.
I'm watching similar fail rates in these things.
On SSDs?
The SSDs are failing because of poor power, usually. You get a power spike or something and they fail because they get zapped.
But once you've uploaded it to YouTube, you don't need it anymore, do you?
Sometimes you need to open up an old project and cut something out of it, and it's better to have the master
I'll leave it
files
to your discretion
rather
then.
than the compressed files.
But it sounds like I need a big second drive for content, and so whatever's bang for your buck. If you think it's an old hard drive, then do that. Whatever.
I mean, how many years do you plan on doing this?
I think 2 years. See what happens.
Yeah, so it's not going to be that big of an issue.
So, what would you suggest? 4 terabytes?
That'd be plenty for him.
Yeah, that's what I'm just.
You could do 6 terabytes of a 7,200 RPM drive, and that'd be fine too. That'd give you plenty of room, and you could buy an external drive to back that up to for cheap, and you'd have a good backup.
Let me see here. I'm trying to figure out what the biggest.
Like on my current computer, I've got an old HDD drive. I've got 3 SSD drives.
Holy
and a M.2 drive, and that's mostly because of along the way I'm like, I'd like to get that for my computer, so I got that for my computer. Not
so
because I actually need it, but is what it is.
Apply that. I just hold on. I got to see the price of this 15 terabyte. I'm just looking.
I just got a 18 terabyte external drive for $350, which is it's kind of expensive.
Dark, you're gonna love this. A Team Group SSD, SATA 3, 15.3 terabytes, $2,500. That's one drive with 15 terabytes.
But it's an SSD, so yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So SSD failure rates after 5 years are under 1%, and hard drives are over 3.5% after 5 years.
But like I said, most of the SSD hard drive fails I've seen have been, they're either in laptops getting dropped all the time, or they're just power spikes.
Or great.
Which could be laptops too, because their power supplies are minimal and filtered minimally.
Oh, by the way, Kodo, you have the
1. Oh wait, just we're green or just
of course
you guys
there
green?
has the on.
Oh, he can't hear me. Are you guys still trying to sync with us, or have you just abandoned all hope?
Gunfighter back the crown.
Okay.
Yeah, we're still playing with you guys. Just sick of listening to the computer perp banter and nobody paying attention to the battle.
Okay. You guys green? Gunfighter, you've got the crown again.
I got the crown again?
Yeah. You guys are you guys green?
Okay. Green.
3, 2, 1, launch. What we should do is stop talking about this stuff right now, because they're going down there to get away from it, and they'd rather be up here with us, I'm sure.
Sure, I don't mind. Whatever.
Here.
We can talk more after we've dropped for a while. We can go to another channel or something.
Let's see.
Okay, guys, come on up. We're gonna put a stop to the tech talk.
I don't know if I believe you.
I don't know if I believe it either, Hellbringer, but we could try it.
Right.
They don't believe us, but they're going to maybe come up. They want to concentrate on the game because I guess they don't want to lose. I'm so comfortable losing, I don't notice the difference most of the time between winning and losing.
But I sent you, you know.
Yeah, I'll have a look at all that. Thanks very much. Let's end the conversation.
This is what I would build for myself. Okay.
Excellent. I'll have a look at it.
For the mission that you're asking for.
So, on another note, Dark.
I haven't showed you a case and cooling or any of that. You know.
Yeah, Dark. Thank you, Gunfighter. On another note, Dark. When are we ever going to do the Mechwarrior Online talent? No, not talent.
Fashion show.
Fashion show. I reckon we should get that, and we should have a reward. Like we
should do it.
I will buy a reward, an in-game reward for someone, like gift someone an in-game reward.
That. Hold on, I got to drop to my lands. Hold on.
We should do it. I was thinking about that the other day too.
We missed. You know when we should have done it for Halloween.
Hey, I know it would have been great for Halloween. Because people were wearing costumes anyway.
Yeah.
Excuse me. You mean I got to paint my mechs now?
No, you don't have to.
In a theme. So I think we came up with the idea that it was going to either be it's got to be like a holiday theme.
It was going to be like a car rally,
Christmas,
mech rally,
or
fashion show,
Halloween, or Easter, whatever. Like just some holiday theme, wasn't it?
And well, there'd be different awards for different categories. So
Gothic, best Gothic.
It could be anything. Wouldn't have to necessarily be holiday themed.
Right. Okay. Best themed.
What gun do you have?
Hey Ronan, howdy doody.
But we should approach PGI for it because
how's it going?
They might be able to give us
Good things.
actual giveaways.
EPI?
PGI. Yeah, send me a note, Drax, just so when I come back in here tomorrow or something, I might see it, and maybe I'll send a little message to them. And
sorry.
And you. Oh, by the way, Drax.
What's up, yours?
You'll be surprised at how low the cost is.
And 4 medium pulse.
Need assistance.
Yeah, when I'm finished here, I'm going to
we
actually
synced
go
in the same group with anybody?
and have a look. But let's stop talking about it now.
Worm Skull's on their side. Okay.
Sounds like people are getting annoyed.
They are annoyed already. They're annoyed.
I understand.
But I appreciate the input. I really do.
Hot sausage, I'm going to mute you.
Yeah, what's he talking about?
I don't know. I don't want to listen to it, though.
Are they doing a D5 rotation?
Hey, guys, we should tighten up instead of spread out all over the place.
Frank, are you seeing anything over there?
Yep, they're all over on the far wall. D5.
Yeah, so it's a D5 rotation, guys. Guys in the back, unless you're, I don't know, long range, maybe you want to reposition.
See if you can get them in the back while the truck comes back.
They're coming around the low side, coming around the outside here on the peninsula.
Where?
They're going for the base.
Back at B4?
There might be a base rush.
Yeah, some of the boys are going for base.
Frank, do you want to come back this way, or are you going to push them in E4 or something?
No, I'm hitting back. I got 3 assaults coming back to Echo 4.
I'll head back to the base. That
I
won't
don't
be
think
enough
they
to
want
stop them.
anymore.
Yeah, it definitely looks like they're doing a base thing, guys.
Need assistance.
Guys in E3, you might want to repivot.
UAV, they got a UAV there.
You can't be getting many shots there, I don't think. Oh no, it's not a complete base rush, look at that.
Spotted.
You might want to get out of there, Frank. Oh, you are out of there, awesome.
I'm over here now.
Target spotted.
Fox 4, 2 assaults. Matt said it's something else.
They are not back here at the base.
Oh, did he come back around?
No, there are some heading there, though.
They're a long ways off unless they're up on top.
There's, if you look on top C4, there's mechs there. And then there's...
So they're split. They're definitely split.
Yeah, Wimskull's holding on the base. And a mad cat. Strike.
There's 2 Lances back here at the Echo 4. 2 Lances, Echo 4.
Airstrike online.
There's also an active strike.
I got talk and I saw an echo tree push up and help me. He's got the third corner.
Spotted.
Need help, Echo 4. Help, Echo 4.
Okay, They're here at Bravo 5 at our base. We've got 3
They're
of them
split,
here.
though.
4 of them.
Left torso
They're split.
critical damage.
Shit.
Target acquired. Heat sink destroyed. Center torso critical damage.
I'm dead. Radnot took me out pretty quickly, too. I was twisting pretty well. So that just means he's pretty good.
Got a light coming through base, towards the base.
They've got heavies over there now, too. They're going to take it and beat us because we're all strewn out.
Hey, Webskull,
Got
how you going,
tracks
buddy?
sniping at us behind a rock over here.
I've got
Thank you. You're sniping at you the whole time.
New target acquired.
Trying to help.
Yeah.
I'm down.
New target
Sorry.
acquired.
Where's he at?
Hey, Kodo.
I'm close in.
Good shooting, Kodo.
Acquired.
Push that Mad Cat.
Gosh darn it.
Pushing for tree. Watch out. Don't go in the corner, Medkit. Supporting you from range.
Corsair, what you doing in the mad
Oh, you got
cat?
my leg.
Killing you.
Halved you? Halved you?
Nah, you killed me instead.
Push this Charlie if you can. Red CT.
Hey.
Good shot.
Nice. So their base is done. Oh,
It's 3-8, we're dead.
Oh god, we got slaughtered, yeah.
we're
Oh,
so dead.
3-8.
I mean,
They were split and we didn't take advantage of it, but yeah, it was a good game. Some of us got getting good scores, I guess.
The car was or track cap.
Got the cap ASAP.
There's a UAV above us and E4, so they know where he goes.
Oh, sorry, Frankenzilla.
Oh, thank you.
Oh, is Frankenzilla with us too? Nice.
Yeah, he was.
He might be dead now. Let me see.
I'll be right. You keep going, Cap. That's all you shot.
I'm afraid he's dead. He's dead, Jim.
They weren't listening to me, were they? Were they?
Nope.
They might be able to save this yet.
I got plenty of time.
I think. Oh, didn't I give you some love there, Kodo? Wow, where's the last one? Oh, that's Drax. Drax is the last of them. They're hunting for the Drax.
Out of stock.
Okay, let me see here now. What was I doing?
We died. Can't believe Drax, it's up to you. You just got 9 of them to kill. You and your Irby still? Oh boy. It's a bold move. Missed him.
Oh, I see him. Uh-oh, they're tagging Draxy.
Things are, well, at least you're in the junkyard already. For when they kill you. Except they won't even notice you in there if you hide underneath a or inside a refrigerator or something, right? I think you missed that too. Ooh, that was a nice splash.
Oh my. They're trying to find you, but
They're trying to kill you.
I mean, you know.
Oh, up top there.
It's actually pretty awesome watching this. And the Drax is just so good at evading.
He is good. I've been ignoring chat. Sorry, everybody.
Why are you ignoring chat? I mean, it's not like
I get distracted.
Any downfall with this strat?
You know, I mean, yes, we enjoy watching them trying to track down Drax. It's fun.
Which TED
And
Talk are you
enjoy
talking
watching
about,
Drax learn
Sniper?
from them.
Good night, Sniper. Which TED Talk? What TED Talk?
Oh my! Yeah, apparently you're in B4. I wonder what happens after.
You should kill that guy, Drax. Don't let him kill you.
Oh my!
You best buy a CT on that.
Oh, there he is.
Uh-oh.
He's lit.
Uh,
That was a good 4-minute run there, Drax.
Yeah, it was all right. No bassoon, but it was all right.
how'd you do on damage? We'll see. I got
Now,
205 damage before they obliterated me.
Now, Drax, you have to pick your own cool
909.
Nice. You know.
Yeah, I'll have to go through it. But they're the big ticket items.
Guys, you got to stop talking about computer gear. I've stopped. You have to stop. That was the conditions of getting our comrades to come back up here and die with us.
Oh, my bad. My bad. We're just finishing up.
That was tough. There was so many more of them alive. I should have stuck with the Bladass because he was like halved. I could have got him.
Well, you
I'll see you,
killed
Leslie.
me first. Alrighty. Okay, you got Frankenzilla too?
Yep, I got Frankenzilla.
909.
The mittens.
909 damage was too bad.
I have the honor of dropping with the mittens.
Oh my, we are green.
We are not. We're waiting for Drax and Kodo.
Oh, I'm still loading.
Dead Money Joe.
Come out. I'm ready.
This is gonna be my last.
What? Can't you do two
Already?
more?
Yep, it's after 2.
If you did
We're
2
great.
more, I could. It's not after 2, is it? No, it's. Well, I
Yes,
guess for
it's
you
after
it is.
2.
Yeah,
Yep, it's
details,
after 2.
details. All right, we're green. 3, 2, 1, drop.
How you going, Joe?
I have torture tomorrow.
Uh-oh. I hope you
You're
come
lucky
bearing
dog.
gifts.
Yeah, I'm going to come bearing gifts for torture chamber people.
There you go. That's smart.
Can you share us picture of you getting flogged?
That's not the kind of torture he's going to get. That's what he deserves, but it's not what he's going to get.
No, which torture? What was that?
He wanted to know if you were going to send pictures of you being flogged, but you're not going to get flogged. They stretch and pull, don't they? And
Drawn and quartered. Cool.
yeah, drawn and quartered. They're gonna keel haul him
They do put me on the rack.
and stretch you out.
Yeah.
Like
They attach this thing to my head and my feet. And
what's Gomez Adams, like the Adams family?
I don't know.
He was on the rack a lot of times, I think.
Mm-hmm.
But they stretch his arms and legs.
Yeah.
They attach this thing to my skull, my head, and start trying to pull my head off.
Oh, well, that's a different tactic. A tactic.
So I say stretch your mind is good for the health.
Yeah,
Hey,
exactly.
Jay-Z.
And you know they put me on the rack and
Are you driving again?
No, I've just gotten home actually.
Oh.
And they make me do the parallel bars.
Oh, they put Lurch on the rack, not Gomez.
Yeah, that's how he got so tall.
Yeah, that makes sense. My kids have never seen the original Addams Family.
Oh,
I really enjoyed the one on was it Binge or Netflix?
Oh, have any of you seen the new Wednesday show on that?
Yes. Yeah, I really enjoyed it.
Was
really
it good?
enjoyed it. Yeah, definitely worth watching.
I mean, I think it's funny that it's a woke show, but the woke people are most angry about it.
I mean,
Really?
yeah,
Really?
whatever. What's woke about it?
The people are not asleep.
Oh, yeah, that is irritating.
I don't think it was. I don't know. I didn't feel like it was shoved down my throat anyway, but it was good. It's basically Wednesdays turned into a detective almost, mystery solver. It's just fun. I mean, it's popcorn.
Oh, I loved it.
Popcorn.
I loved it.
Yeah, I thought it was good. And I'm watching another British series called Slow. Oh, what? Slow? It's on Apple. I can't remember.
And if you haven't noticed, yes, it is woke.
What was woke about it?
All the furries.
Oh, the werewolves! Come on, man!
Cousin It was always a furry.
Cousin It's always been a furry. That's right.
Let's see here. You noticed the strong mom figure, and the little the father just kind of walking around all whipped.
But that's like what that relationship was
bullies,
like, though.
The bullies, and all that. I mean, I get a kick out of it,
I think you're reaching.
I don't think so.
Okay, all right, fair enough. I've seen woke, and it drives me nuts too. But I don't feel like that's so.
Woke. No,
Yeah.
it's not. It's not complete leftist BS woke. But it's still woke.
It's not like the new DC superhero called Safe Space.
What?
Don't worry. Just don't. No, seriously. Don't look at DC in comics.
They actually made one of those?
I've never been into comics.
It's no sensate.
I mean,
Oh
like
my
I like
gosh.
It's hilarious.
Superhero movies type stuff, but I've never been into comics. Like just.
Okay, how about this? It's not She-Hulk woke.
Yeah,
It's no sensate.
Oh yeah, that's why I'm like, I don't think it's overdone. Like I don't think it's
No,
and it's
not
just
overdone.
fun. It's just fun.
It's fun woke. Okay.
Yeah. Well, yeah.
It's not cooked woke. It's not this ridiculous woke stuff that they've got running around.
It's not
So,
fun.
It's
I
fun.
mean, when does progressive just become mainstream? Like as opposed to it being some kind of like.
I was
I
going to
think
say
it has
something.
become mainstream. Yeah.
It's regressive. Okay.
I was going to say
Yeah,
something
yeah,
for Russell Too Many
aggressive.
Jimmies.
We are. In a
So
very-
does that mean I'm asleep? Is that what that means?
Yeah,
I'm
you're
not-
asleep.
You're asleep.
Oh no!
I
mean,
really
I guess-
normally refer to people
I've
like
noticed
you
that about your playstyle, Dark.
as
Sorry, Jay.
snoozers, JC.
You're
You're a
very
snoozer.
much asleep when you play.
Which is
So,
only
okay,
one step
snoozer.
away from being a loser, right?
Split up.
Am I going to cop an okay snoozer?
Maybe.
If I, use social media?
Side of the street are
Okay.
at least as well.
Well, that's not so
Okay,
bad actually.
snoozer, that's good. I like that.
Yeah.
Making that.
You know what? That's not too bad, really. Like,
No.
Airstrike.
could be worse.
It's worse.
Level critical.
No,
It's
it
about
could
to
be
get
worse.
worse.
They could call me unwilling to push an assault mech. I mean, that's the worst thing to be
That's,
called.
oh
So.
yeah, that's terrible.
We don't want to push an assault mech? Is that what you're saying?
No, I could be called unwilling to push an assault, and that would be just disastrous.
Oh no, we can't be pushing assault mechs. That's just awful.
There's a lot coming, buddy. Let's go.
Center torso critical damage.
Ouch.
I'll be dead soon. I just
We didn't
honestly, I
sink
was
this
after this mech. I thought it was gone, and it just red CT'd me. Ouch.
So the mech in that, you know, Hake's building in C5, C4, there's a mech right in that one of those cars there.
I had targets until I moved up here.
I'm just going to stay here because I'm red CT.
We're just going to get killed because we're not really playing.
Oh,
Guys,
there
we need to
we
get a little
go.
more aggressive than standing around over here.
Ah, they get
This is the game's changed, Doc. It's no longer.
Enemy base is being
Oh, I got a
captured.
phone call. I got to take this call.
Watch it, you're gonna have one coming up on your side there.
Me? Oh, somebody just shot me in the back.
On this guy.
Mez. That was not good.
Artillery strike.
We're getting rolled, guys. We gotta actually do something. I guess it's just a couple of you anyway. Mittens, it's up to you. And Bocine.
Really?
Fuel at
You and
zero.
Bocine.
Running around
We
like
got
a loony.
this.
Find out.
Center torso critical damage. Artillery strike activated. Left arm critical damage. Right arm critical damage.
Usually Bocine's killed 4 mechs by now. Go, Mittens, go!
Right arm destroyed.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
Right torso critical damage.
I think you left something behind back there.
Destroyed. Left
And the
arm
other thing.
destroyed. Left torso critical damage. LRM destroyed. Left torso destroyed. LRM ammo destroyed.
No.
Down to 21%.
That's not winning players boosting. Il turn le tide.
Well, you distracted them for a long time, so that's good. Now we gotta wait 20 minutes while Bocine plays this.
Fuel at 25%.
Okay, that was a nice
New
match.
target acquired. Fuel at
Where's that? What
For
happened?
yourself.
Boy, they
I
got
got
him
a
dialed
kill.
in, don't they?
7 assists. Woohoo! Look at Worm Skull. Back to his normal.
What'd he do?
Over a K.
Nice.
I only got 700 myself.
I don't think I even got 200 this last time.
Left torso critical damage. Left torso destroyed. Left arm destroyed.
That was a nice match.
Center torso
Yeesh,
critical
they're all there.
damage.
Where? Where'd you go?
They're all around Bocine.
Huh?
They killed him.
Who murdered who?
They killed Bocine. They. Those people. A lazy
what's a
hobo
Bocine?
named Joe.
What do you mean?
Red
us?
Baron. Sneaky Sneck. I Love Annihilators.
Trax, where's the carry? There's supposed to be an earth-shattering carry.
Yeah, there was no carry that time. I don't know what happened. I think he forgot his
You
bag.
didn't carry them?
Oh!
don't know what I should. Oh yes, that's what I should do over here. Which yes.
Is that shake on not found?
Okay. We don't have
How do you
anybody
say
else that needs an invite, right?
Yes, please.
I'll take.
Who needs?
Oh yeah, take JZ.
JZ.
I don't have a JZ.
Hold
Zed.
on.
I like JZ.
I don't have you on.
It's more woke.
Don't have you on my friend list. Hold on.
It's Z for Zed, bro.
Well.
Hand me the ground. I'll invite him quick.
Oh, okay, okay. That makes sense. I'll give Worm the crown. He can invite.
And we are green anytime you guys are.
We
Good
not.
timing. I just cleared out a new mech.
Hey, do you have a good build for the event? What is it? You know, the mech we got? The ones you
For
like?
the tournament,
Would you flip me a build you think would work in that for me?
We're 10 over.
And skills?
I'm on to war hot hold up.
Because I tried the default build
Okay.
and there's too many weapons. I don't have that many buttons to click, and
I sent you an invite there,
they're
JZ.
not very good for me anyway.
I'm in.
Okay.
I'm in the group. Do you want me to go down to a light or something?
No, you're fine. We're fine now. We're green. No, I just sent you a
Oh.
friend invite and then gained that way.
We
Oh,
can
yeah.
ton up if you guys want to ton up a little bit.
No.
I mean, on my team.
Our Lancet's green.
All right, 3, 2, 1, launch. Stalker.
Boy,
It's a
we did it.
stalker. That's what I was looking for.
Now, Dark, what range are you going to be playing this at? Because the comp build is 60 Elijahs.
I would probably like that. Okay.
But it runs hot, so my mean is, are you just going to end up face
that I'm
smashing
not
people?
afraid of heat. Heat and I are like, we're like this. I'm over
You
here.
would just accept it. Accept
Yeah.
the heat and just overheat and die anyway.
Yeah, I embrace the heat. I could take one of them off or just not fire. I could fire 5 of them and only alpha if I know I can alpha.
Oh, you can't alpha them. Ghost heat will kill you.
See, there you go. I embrace the
Do
heat.
you want to run something a bit less ranged?
I prefer medium or medium long rather than medium
Gunfighter,
or medium
River City.
short, and I don't like short range at all. I don't really like Brawly.
Gunfighter, River City.
But if there's a really good DACA build, I could try that.
I wish I could put Dakar on a mech with no ballistics, but unfortunately the game won't let me do so.
Details.
I
don't like Lerms.
Very unfortunate. What
I
about I
do
could
like
do a very heat efficient 3 large pulse, 3 ER mediums or something. That's a bit undergun though, but it's like rock solid as
Could
far
you go
as
4 large pulse?
Oh, God. That's
can,
right. Missiles.
but you get ghost heat if you stuff
Oh.
it up. So
And
not
you could-
badly. It's not
you
bad.
could-
You can eat that ghost heat. It is eatable ghost heat.
3 large pulse and how many mediums? 3
3
or
and 3.
4?
I think it's 6 energy.
Oh.
What I can do is, I mean, oh, this is spicy. This is spicy. Hang on,
Well,
I've
now
got
I'm
a bill for you.
interested.
Oh, mate,
No,
mate,
no
this
symptoms. No
this is toasty-ish, but I think you can handle it. I mean, you seem like someone who can manage your heat well and not cook yourself. So
Yeah, you're a beautiful dreamer. I love that about you. Always
Yeah.
optimistic.
Oh, that's
I've actually never
really
been
good.
accused of being able to manage my heat. That's pretty hilarious.
I mean, I've never been sarcastic in my life, so you know.
Well, there's that.
There's
Yeah.
that too. Yeah. Bit of column A, bit of column B. Where are we? For
Speaking of
standard.
sarcastic,
Commander
I
Corgi?
was supposed to be here tonight.
Jade Falcon 13. Oh, my.
Jade Falcon.
Where's the blue Falcons at? There's lots of... I mean, you know.
I think they were shot down during duck season.
All right. I've got a build for you, which is completely maxed armor,
Okay.
and it's a standard engine as well, so it's pretty hard for you to go wrong. I'll put you want me to put in Twitch chat.
Okay. And then can you put in skills for it too, please?
Yes, I can do so after this match.
You're a kind person.
I'll put in Ghostlands chat.
Yeah,
that's probably
that'd
easier.
be good. Yeah, put it up in Ghostland Spec Ops right above us, and put the chassis, and then the build, and then the other. And just remember that no good deed goes unpunished.
Absolutely, that's why I'm here.
Yeah.
So how are you liking that hatchet?
It's very stable, and it doesn't throw me off balance because it doesn't swing. So
Doesn't fall
its
over a lot?
stationariness. Yeah, and because it doesn't swing at all, it means that it can be a nice little occlusion to my peripheral vision. It's a fun mech.
Why is it fun if it can't really do anything that you want a hatchet man to do?
Well, it has other guns, and these other guns can be applied to the enemy.
What? So you just carry a hatchet around for looks, right? It's like going to the prom with a fancy corsage.
Well, it's more like a bouquet of metal, you know what I mean? Instead of flowers, it's kind of, it's carrying it.
Does it
going.
shield your cockpit also?
It does from visibility and be able to see enemies. So it basically makes me less fearful.
And you don't have to see them shoot you in the cockpit that way.
I'm gonna broaden stairs.
Reactor online. Sensors online. Weapons online.
What's the date?
All systems no.
15th or 14th? It's probably the
14 or 15.
I guess it's 15th now.
It's 14 or 15 now. Yeah, it's 15.
15 here.
It's 15th and rabbit season.
Rabbits?
It's 15
rabbits.
and rabbit season. You guys can argue it's duck season.
Be very, very quiet. Hunting rabbit.
Oh, they're coming over the top. You need help? They're coming
Gamma
over the
Beta's
top.
got some little problem, like they're swatting flies or something.
You're back.
I like how the enemy adder went into the basement, walked past the king crab shooting it just to shoot my hatchetman.
Mittens, where are you going?
Oh, come on.
Then again, I have gotten 3 out of 3 kills so far, so this hatchman is scary.
I'm down.
Watch out.
They're all over me.
Airstrike online.
Maybe I could take this crit hatchman and try to duel a fresh Kodiak. What could go wrong?
I could make something go wrong.
Oh, I'm trying to get back. Let's see here.
Oh, he could kill me.
Oh, I'm riding with your little hatchet. Oh my, that's nice. Nice armament.
Fuel at 20.
Oh, I need healing. No, didn't get the healing.
Can you get healing pods on here? That'd be nice.
Okay, routing with the worm.
I just need Drax and a little commando to, just go up and put some hard gel on and run away. A little wax on, wax off, some hard gel, and
he's not in his commando right now. He's in his urban.
he's playing, because he's practicing assaults for comp next year. So he's playing urban mechs and 80-ton plus mechs only.
Yep.
So
urban mechs are the latest name in assaults.
It is, yeah.
20 rounds there.
It does mean I have to step out of assaults because he's taking my spot.
Because he's so good.
Main, but yeah, well, he's been practicing more than I have, so it's only fair.
Target spotted. Target spotted.
Alright, I'm back.
When do you know, like, strictly speaking, when do you know if you have enough salt on your food?
What? Depends if you're asking a Steiner or anyone else.
Steiners have a different taste, so to speak.
Well, there's enough assault when you reach 400 tons.
I've just made a bad life choice.
You've seen the memes on the Steiner Assault Lance.
Hello.
Or Steiner Scout Lance, right?
Scout Lance. It's infotech.
What
it's
happened,
infotech.
Frank?
Yes, a Steiner Scout Lance is for Atli.
Me there.
Adloxen.
Adloxen.
If you use the correct terminology.
He's very proud of himself.
Not Adalets. Gosh, everybody's shooting me from, and I don't see anybody.
We are split.
This is like the worst match I'm going to have in a long time. I can tell.
Well,
I doubt
Yeah,
that.
No, I'm
still have your
just not
weapons.
doing well tonight.
I'm not a fan of this new terra firma. Well,
I
the
don't
new
really like this map.
new terra firma with the roof off. It's definitely a range map.
It did what?
Yeah.
Well, we're currently split on that F7 ridge, right? Half us on one side of it, half us on the other. So it's like you can see what's predictable. We're going to die, and that's what's happening.
You mean you don't like the new
Well,
Terra
3 of them
Therma?
charged in here. That's dandy.
The new classic Terra Therma?
Well, the new,
Center torso.
you know, this whole.
The new classic Terra Therma they call it, but it's not the old one.
Yeah,
Crucible.
exactly. It's annoying. Oh, hang on. I don't know where I'm going anymore.
Heat sink destroyed.
Let me go this way. I'll hang out with Dictator Joe.
The worm lives.
I did 55 damage. That was terrible.
I'm not a
Everywhere
fan.
I turned, I got shot.
I actually did 100 damage.
I don't know if I beat Corsair's ping even.
Wow. I got 4 detections.
What's your ping, Corsair? 51?
Damage.
How bad did I do?
Okay, I'm good.
Target destroyed.
Still beat
Oh
it.
yes, I did awful. I did awful.
I'm just putting a skill tree together and then you'll have it. But
Okay.
yeah, just check the build out.
Fuel at 25%.
Here, I will, while this match
So did
is
you get-
going, I will
Did you
jump
get all
out.
of the
Later,
patches or just the one?
Good night,
or
everybody.
Good night, Corsair.
night.
Thanks for the drops.
what? Be well. Thanks
Yep.
for the matches.
And the lighters.
I have the ultimate pack.
The ultimate.
There's only one pack right now, isn't there?
Oh, whatever it is. The one that gives you all of them.
The super.
That's like
What
the
mech?
pack, right?
mega
mech?
pack.
The hatchets.
Oh yeah, I got the hatchet pack.
Morning.
Hey, Dead Money.
And skill tree. Nearly got the skill tree ready. I'm just making it now.
All right, I'm gonna go select the mech.
Oh, how am I? Ah,
What's all the racket?
Stupid
Brax?
shots. Stupid shots.
Okay, Worm, I'm going to give you the crown at the moment because I got to go take care of some bio business.
You coming in, Joe?
Yeah.
There you go,
one
Dark.
All right.
Let me know you're in, and I'll send an invite.
Share. Copy. Import.
There's no ghost seed on this build, and there's only 2 weapon groups that you really need.
Oh, okay.
Are they still the
So-
builds in the 2 to 8 or Micah's Discord? Are they still the builds you're recommending for the?
Hey, that's a
hatchet?
nice base build, Jay-Z.
Yes.
Okay.
I'm entering multiple people there, but yes, to be above.
Just the same answer for everybody. It makes it simpler.
So yeah, that build has no ghost. It's mid-range, like you said, and if you click it, the bad guys will get hurt by it. And
That's
so
what I
that makes
like.
it
I
fun.
like when they get hurt.
And there's a skill tree for it and everything.
You're an ex-pastor, aren't you, Dark?
I have to take out my hostilities. They're latent and deep-seated.
Is it what happens? It's like when you work in retail, you hate people.
No,
When
I
you're-
really love people, but I've had enough bad experiences with senior pastors that killing mechs.
So, yeah, it's pastors.
Yeah.
Okay.
I think churches would be great if we could just get rid of the people and get rid of the pastors. And probably just get rid of the pastors would be a good start. I've worked for some great guys, and then I've worked for some guys that never should have been pastors. I got an error when I pull that, try to get my points here.
Don't copy. Or, I mean, sorry, no, your tree looks right.
Yeah, I'm trying to get my GSP, migrating my GSP over.
I don't know what will cause that.
That's weird.
Can you just go down to the bottom first? Now, hang on, zero it off for a second. Your slider.
Do what? Oh, load.
So when you go buy again. Hit the buy SP, the yellow thing.
Yeah.
And then only go to 47. Don't go 91 this time.
Don't go over what I need.
Yeah. Click that and just go to 47 this time.
Yeah.
Let's see if that's better.
That's weird. I've never seen that happen before. I don't usually buy more than I need, though, either. All right, load out. Go. You guys out of that match yet?
No, we're still playing.
Nope. At least they aren't.
I'll go
Yeah,
down.
long
in
dead.
Oh, thank you.
Oh, damn. And those remaining are laser vomit with ER lasers.
Then let me know. You guys said you're not out yet? Is that true?
It's 8-9. We
We
draw it back,
we
but
can't
it's,
win. Can't win.
Let's go over now.
It's built.
Just say us to note
control the
though,
middle. You
that build has a 10% range on it, so it is also a little bit pokier than the average, which is nice.
We're 20 over still. There we go. Now we're 20
Yeah,
over.
I put a TC1 on it, so the large lasers on that will probably be close to 600.
Okay, I've died now.
Okay.
At least in the high 550s.
Yeah, we're done. I'm coming out.
Well, there are still 20 tons on the table, gunfighter.
Okay, Whiskey
All right.
Lance is green.
Did Corsair go, or is he still here?
Corsair left. It's after 2.
Yeah, he had to go to bed. So
I should probably go because I
would
got
you
torture.
recommending just firing the 4 and the 2, or should I go left and right? And
Just put the lasers on 1 and the snubs on 2.
Yeah.
On a 2. And that way you have laser choice and you have snub choice. And you can just click them both if you want.
Which I would want.
Click them both.
When in doubt, fire everything.
When in doubt, click them
Correct.
both. Yeah.
The correct answer.
When in doubt, flush all tubes.
What movie is that from? Fire everything. Is that from Khan and Star Trek 2? No, it's from
That
Star
would
Trek.
be. I thought that was Galaxy Quest.
I don't think so. We're ready almost. So.
Will somebody shoot? Oh no, my bad. That was Serenity.
Nope, Star Trek. Fire everything.
No, somebody shoot.
Oh, somebody shoot is from Serenity? That's great.
Yeah, that's Serenity.
It's Nero. Fire everything. Yeah.
Okay.
So that's the second Star Trek
I'm ready.
movie.
My buddy is ready.
Okay, here we go. You guys green?
Yep.
3, 2, 1, launch. Lunch.
And away we go.
Dum-ba-dum,
Or just a
bum-ba-dum-ba-dum.
search engine.
Thank you, Hellbringer,
Vitric,
for getting
please.
that guy banned, or that bot or whatever.
We're hunting.
Kromsev, howdy.
Vitric.
Oh, by the way,
Yes, sir.
Today's event is missiles.
Oops.
Thanks for choosing that
Missile
one, Doc.
damage.
Doc, are you the leader of our group?
Me?
Yeah.
I don't know that it's necessary to call me out right now on my stream.
When I said Vitric repeatedly to you, did you
Vitric.
hear that?
Well,
Yeah,
it
I was
looks like
ignoring
y'all
it because
got
I was
them
trying to listen to Gunfighter. I was trying to hear past it or through it. And I actually voted for something else.
Do you think a sign of a good leader is listening to the people who follow them?
When they're correct, yes, but a good leader has to be able to discern when they're wrong and disregard it for the good of the rest.
Correct.
Do you feel you're that
So,
kind of a
sorry.
leader?
I certainly am. I'm able to disregard people for the good of the others lots of times.
Do you like start relating to them like they're a senior pastor?
Yeah.
I figured it out.
I've learned from the best of them. No, there's just
I'm a 2-5 pilot.
there are certain
in the
things that are really
tier
important
one
that I try to
pilot.
adhere to that people might suggest, and other things that are just based on their own personal preference with no basis in fact or reality that I'm pretty good at, sensing and disregarding.
Okay.
I'm glad you don't believe that.
There's a lot of things I don't believe.
But when it comes to Canyon Network, I can disregard that pretty much all the time. I don't really like it.
Do you see yourself as that sort of person?
What's that?
You picked it.
I did not pick it. I picked the snow place.
You picked Canyon.
Did I? I tried to click on the snow one.
And I'm saying Vitric, and you're like, Canyon, there we go.
I was trying to get the snow one. I totally missed.
Well, you got the brown one.
Yeah, I got the brown one. I wanted the white one. I like the pretty colors, especially in the winter.
I like that it's colder.
That's what I was hoping for, yeah.
Hot things.
All right, let's see here.
Alright, friendlies, I got triple AMS. I'll try to keep it protected.
Please, somebody wake me up if we find a match. Oh.
We found a
Wake
match.
up, Joe. Wake up.
Yeah. I'm awake.
Oh, where are we going?
Oh, so you might be able to help with this. A fashion. We want to do a fashion comp, a BMW fashion comp. So themed.
A fashion show, like a car rally, a mech rally.
We called it a pageant, didn't we? A fashion pageant.
Yeah.
Like
It's like a.
What do you
it's
call
a
it?
beauty pageant, but it's for mech paint jobs.
Yeah.
Wow.
It's not really.
And it'd be based on whatever. Like we'd have basic themes like. Halloween or Christmas, or that could be holiday based.
C4, C5.
We could also have like Gothic or Warhammer 4040 or whatever, any kind of themes we want to come up with. And then we want to give away prizes for we'll vote on, do a live stream and let them come on to a private lobby and kind of show their mech off and walk by, and then we'll vote, and whoever wins will get fabulous prizes.
That sounds fun.
Yeah, I think it'd be really cool.
People would do that.
Yeah.
Wait, walk on. Why are we walking them on? They just enter it. They just post as a picture, don't they? Or do we have to do like a runway model thing where we go?
Well, we'd have to do it in a private
like,
lobby so we could have them. Control. So we'd have to do it in a match. Yeah.
Well, if you
I can think of some various categories. For example, most conspicuous is one. So basically, the most retina burning, Larry, color scheme. There's one. The other one is most. I mean, it may be not this one actually. I just realised it might be a bit risky if you do this one, but the most likely to require therapy paint job.
Oh yeah.
Let's see.
Jack's already won that one.
Creativity. Also take the...
Remember, lock and call targets for your friendly Rainmaker.
Just kill him already.
They're trying to kill me.
Heat sink destroyed.
Man.
Are you twisting at all, or are you just going to get CC'd out?
I am. No, I was twisting. But
So
I was
there's a
trying to shoot
Victor
them
up here
also.
in default center.
I just went into a bad
saying you're all
spot, and
twisted?
then they got up on the top of the rim, and 3 of them fired down on me, and they were mean and big, and it wasn't pleasant. But I still have my weapons, and so I'm going to cause them some trouble now. Maybe. If I don't get killed coming up here in the first place.
So the Shadow Cat High C4.
What do you recommend? Just fight them or...
Need assistance.
Look, I'm with you, buddy. There's a
That's rude.
Stormcrow or something.
We're a quarter of the way there. Keep it up.
Oops. I think I just killed somebody.
Target
Sorry about that.
Where's Shadow Cat gone?
Running around the corner. He's a B4.
Oh, you with me, Frank? Are you the green one with me?
Yeah. In the shadow cap. In the other shadow cap.
Juliet, right?
He killed me. Not enough CTR
Locust,
after that
shadow cap
last
above you.
thing.
Locust, come back, come back.
Okay, I can do better than that. Excuse me.
There are 2 in front of me.
Salt Delta 5.
I wish it was a little bit faster.
Nice.
I could,
let's go back
if you
to
want to,
V5
you
and
can put an
grab
LFE
some
310 in there,
guys in
and
V4,
then
I mean, and
that,
C4.
that will also give you. And drop the TC. You have to drop the TC for that, but that's alright. Drop the TC. Drop 1 heat sink. Oh snap! It goes.
What's the TC?
It's on the computer.
Oh.
Oof, I'm down.
Lock him up so I can rain on his parade.
Felix?
Go, like rear edge me. Rear edge. Seriously, guys?
Center torso.
Yeah.
Good shot.
And my jumps are gone.
New target acquired.
K-Trax.
Come on, move, you stupid machine.
Fuel at 25%.
Nice shot.
Careful, there should be 2 down there.
I'm down. Oh well.
New target
That was
acquired.
Need help on the
At least I got
helmet
an
gun?
New
assist.
target acquired.
And I captured
There you go.
Good shot.
He's dead.
Nice.
Target acquired.
Center torso.
Center torso critical damage.
Work.
Target destroyed.
Nice. Mittens.
Means I need you in the circle. I don't know what's there. So if it's risky coming
yeah.
across, I don't know.
I'm coming.
I don't know if you're going to die
I'm
or
just
not.
coming, Beanie Boy.
Target acquired.
He's just around this corner. High ground.
Right at D4.
Yeah,
Drop down.
Forward out.
Stay
Alright,
back then.
no.
Stay back.
Just stay in
They're gonna have to come up. And they're just down there below D4,
There you go. That's a nice hit, Joe.
Yeah, I know.
under the bridge.
UAV.
Fuel
Under the bridge.
Oh,
no one's
he's
coming
gone
up now.
further, Yeah. Is that a different one or the same one?
No, it's a different one.
Oh, there he is.
Sorry, man.
Okay.
It's up to you.
Okay, Mittens.
Your best
Oh,
draft.
931 damage, 2 kills.
Nice.
They told you he's a good assault pilot.
Yep.
No, I'm not.
The Irby Assault's pretty affordable.
Although I do want to start. I think I want to start playing assaults again because there's some interesting builds out there.
Chargers and ST.
Frank, do you need to zoom in like that, or
Hey?
do you need to be zoomed in that much?
You see, Ivan, when enemy mech fills screen, you can't miss.
Oh, what do you do? Good try, man.
Yeah,
Good try.
Catch you next time.
Good try, guys.
Every time
We
I see
fought back
someone,
though. We clawed that back, Frank.
every time I see someone max level zoom at like 100 meters, I'm like, obviously they're just trying to make the hitbox fill the screen.
Right.
And
Yeah,
you just can't miss.
I feel I do it sometimes anyway because I'm in that mode. I don't think about zooming out and I don't care.
CT.
That was a good game.
Good kill. Good kill.
Well, our Lance did okay. Some
Yeah, it
people
was
did
good.
really
It was a good
well.
fight. It's just that they
beat us.
They had the
Just that
edge.
They beat us. Okay, so Jay-Z, what do you say? I can take the targeting computer out and put a bigger engine in?
You can put the maximum possible engine, which is an LFE 310, if you so wish.
LFE?
Light engine.
Oh.
Light fusion engine, or just light engine, yeah.
Hang on, guys. Is the targeting computer going to make that much difference as far as my aim precision?
You need it for the slots. Because your max slots and a heatsink is 3, and a light engine uses 4 more slots than a standard, you need to free up that slot. So you either have to lose 2 heat sinks,
Right, but how
or
much
one
does it
heat
affect
sink and
my
one.
precision?
Not much at all. In
Yeah.
fact, it doesn't do any targeting at all. It just increases the velocity of the snubs slightly, and the range of the lasers slightly.
Okay, then I want to go to a...
You keep all the upgrades the same.
Where do I change the engine?
So what you do is, in each side torso, each side torso, take one heatsink out and put it in the arm. So drag one heatsink from each side torso into each arm.
That didn't work on that arm.
Oh, just... So there you go, do it for both sides. Okay, and then now you can change the engine type. So you show 2 heat sinks in each side torso and in each arm now. Okay, up the rating to max.
Like 310?
Maximum, yeah, fully crank it, 310, and then whack a heatsink in there. You're going to be half a ton under, but this is going to be the maximum. Yes. Sorry, you put the heat. Sorry, no. There's going to be one side torso only have, or one of the arms only have one of a minute. That's
Is
right.
it a tonnage issue or is it just a
Slots?
Slots. Okay.
Yeah, you can put the heatsink back in the.
Can I put it in the engine?
Yeah, engine. Absolutely.
There we go. All right. And I should change my... Oh, my armor's not bad the way it's set. Okay. Okay. Thank you. And we are green-ish. Waiting for Mittens is all. Who was gallivanting in the mech lab while I was wasting time in the mech lab.
Funny that.
Did you say you're gallivanting?
He was gallivanting. I was wasting. Here we go. You guys are green? 3, 2, 1, launch.
We're having lunch.
Yeah, your build should hit 60 kilometers per hour.
Ooh, that'll be great.
Which is the fastest you can go in a non-70 Stalker.
That'll be quite manageable. Then I'll feel like I can.
Like that's maximum engine and USB tweak. There's no way you can go any faster.
Except in my mind.
Oh, Dark, what was that camera called? I got a mate who gets it wholesale here in Australia.
Oh,
there's Nikon.
The Nikon ZF.
Just the Nikon ZF. Okay.
ZF. It's a retro-looking miniature. It's a crop sensor. My daughter has one.
I thought you said something else.
She can use all my lenses, all the new Z lenses and stuff on it, but it comes with a kit lens, of course, which you can use. And it's a great little camera. It's not a full frame sensor camera, but you don't need one for it.
I thought you said something else, like a Z. 50 or Z.
Yeah, I said a 50, but you don't need the 50. It's more expensive than you want to spend right now. The ZF is cheaper. And it's a great little camera. It's just the Z50 is not a crop sensor, I don't think. Those are kind of lower range that I don't look at all the specs all the time. But the camera that she's got is just a great little camera, and it's small enough you can take it with you everywhere. You can put it on a little tripod, and you can stream with it. If you get you can actually stream with it with a USB cord, and it's beautiful color. Then the only other thing you'd need then would be some kind of mic setup, which we've talked about before. But
yeah, I know the setup I want for that. Yeah,
and some simple lighting, which I can get you some ideas on that too. Like the lighting I have here is great for what you want to do. It's 2 LED flat panels. They were $69 a piece on Amazon.
Right.
And I made grids for them that contain the light so it doesn't go onto my background. And they're plenty bright, too bright really. I've got them in their lowest setting with a full stop of
online.
Neutral density filter on them. And so if I crank them up, you can see they get...
All systems.
That's full power, but I could go twice as bright as that by taking the filters off, and that's just too bright. It makes my background.
We're in game,
work
Doc.
as well. Yeah, I know. I'm going to bring this back down so it doesn't blow my eyeballs out.
Okay. Where are we going?
And they're color balanced for anywhere from, I think, 28,000 Kelvin to 8,000 Kelvin. So you can get a nice range of color temperature out of them. And
Not like it's not cold
you can get
enough
little
here
poles to
already.
put them on that are adjustable for another $100. So about $200, 200, maybe 250, you could get nice lighting setup.
Well, I don't know what the markup's going to be here in Oz, but he's saying his company gets them wholesale, so I can buy it wholesale through him.
That'd be great. It's a great little camera.
And he's saying hold off till February because there's going to be some price dumps happening in February in Australia.
That's probably true. Yeah, that makes sense. And if you want to get a nice fancy lens for it, you can spend more and get a nicer lens for it, a fixed like a 1.8 or something like that aperture lens. But I don't think you'll need that for a while.
Absolutely.
That's if you want your background to be a little more blurry.
I don't see y'all.
So
no sinkies.
This feels quite a bit faster.
Contact Echo 6, Echo 5 below.
It's 63.
63, that's good.
All right, let's see if I can stay alive this time.
Enemy team moving Echo 5.
So,
Target spotted.
where's the best place to get my dancing anime girl background?
Target spotted.
What?
Yep, okay, 4. Over on the far side.
Alright. Why don't we just rotate for the sake of rotating?
Yeah,
so dumb.
Well, that's
Look, we're clearly rotating, they're clearly rotating, but let's just loop-de-loop, shall we? And let's take the bad side that they were on and let's
right.
get the high.
Why are we giving up the high ground, guys?
Horse Pucky. Oh, I wanted to get up there for some reason. It just sliding off.
Critical.
Target spotted.
Online.
Target spotted.
Commando upstairs.
Whoops. Whoops, I did manage to shut down.
Target spotted. Target spotted.
Shutting down's a bad thing to do.
Get out of there, Frank. Get out of there, Frank. Don't pursue. Get out of there. And be careful how you get out.
Target spotted.
Take the low ground out, because high ground's been...
Target spotted.
Yeah.
Target spotted.
I got that commando's back really nicely. There's stuff on the high ground looking down on you guys. Oh no, actually chopped off. There's a lot there, Frank. G5 and above you as well. Sorry, man.
Thank you.
Okay.
They're coming into F5.
Target spotted.
Oh.
We've given up the high ground. I don't understand what. It's just dumb.
Target spotted.
Yeah, they have up Delta 4.
Target spotted.
Just.
Heat level critical.
Oh, come on.
Guys in F6, they're coming to the low ground. You'll be fine up there, but I don't know when they're going to come up.
Target spotted.
See low ground now? They're coming out.
Down here.
Yep.
Yep.
Target spotted.
There was a commando in your back, I got him. It was a commando in your back.
Yeah, okay, thank you.
Target spotted.
Airstrike online.
We have seismic behind us. Oh, that 4 on top, I guess.
Guys, dead.
Be careful on your backs.
Ah. I should use my cool shots.
Is the commando on you?
No, they're shooting me from down below, and I shut down for them to make myself an easy target.
Damage.
I'm a doof.
Left torso critical damage. Right arm critical damage.
I'm not used to when I can, when it's going to shut down or not yet.
Heat level critical. Override engaged.
Target spotted.
I'll go grab Indy.
Target destroyed.
Need assistance.
Target acquired.
Target spotted.
Target destroyed.
Good kill.
Heat level critical.
Alright, let's head back to the base, I guess.
Need assistance. Affirmative.
Fox 5 down low. Also up high, Fox 4 as well.
Commander down low.
Target acquired.
2 down low, F6. Guys can rotate back around, that'd be nice.
TT's,
Oh, we're losing.
Guys,
there's a Fafnir in there, Fox 5 down low.
there's a commando and something else down low under the bridge. They're coming up behind you guys now.
That annoys me.
Are you shitting me?
Language, please.
Critical.
Sorry.
Where is our team, man? What the heck is this?
It went off.
Target
We shouldn't be losing this. We should not be losing this.
This Psychovator is like barely touched. Just his legs have been hurt is all. It's not really a very good shot sometimes. I don't know what he's been doing.
Well, it's 10-9, but like honestly, if we lose this, I'll be annoyed.
Shoot him, shoot him. Psychovator is right in front of you.
engaged.
Front to your right.
Target spotted.
Target acquired.
They're just feeding people. Okay, looks like we got it. Yeah, he's yellow CT. Yeah, we definitely got it.
Heat level critical.
Shouldn't have been this close though.
No.
Whatever.
Heat level critical.
Good work, guys.
Again, or
Is that Ramius?
yes, it is. Hi.
Hey, Ramius, welcome.
Hi.
Thank you.
When did Jay-Z leave? Bye, Jay-Z. Thanks for the build. I should probably go to bed too.
I see how it is. I
It's
show
not.
up
It
and
don't
everyone
take it
starts
personally.
leaving.
No, it don't take it personally. I'm just,
Are you streaming right now?
I should have quit a half hour ago.
Are you streaming?
Yeah, I am.
Okay.
Let's see. Drax did 413. Hey, I did 423. Should have been able to do 800 in this
I
thing.
didn't do much. Honestly, didn't do much that round. That commando's annoying. I shot him really early in the back. I should have done one more shot before he left.
I'll do one more. I'll do one more. So we can get Ramius in here.
Wait. Excuse me, acting up a lung here.
Well, who's left?
Keep your lung. You need that for your torture tomorrow. Okay, Ramius, I've got a slot, so I'm gonna send you an invite.
Yeah. Thank you.
You bet.
Trying to figure out these hatchet men, man. They're a very confusing mech right now.
GT. Thanks for stopping
Jay's
by.
got some nice
Yeah.
builds. Do you want me to pass them to you?
Yeah, if you don't mind. I'm curious to see.
Ready up first. And you guys are green?
Drax ready up.
No, we're almost out.
All right, just let me know.
Alright, Ramius. Here you go, buddy.
This will be my last drop.
There's all the builds.
Thank
They're not
you.
nicely. No, actually, let me see if I can.
I can make sense, but man, each link is separate. I can see at the end of the tag what mech it's for, so.
Okay. So these ones he did theoretically on paper. Now he's playing. Well, I think he's playing them. Actually, I can't remember if he's playing them yet or not. But
Okay,
on paper,
yeah, so his second 5k build I'm running right now, just without Artemis.
Yeah.
Because it already has missile spread.
Well, yeah, do what you need to, man.
Yeah.
crazy good.
We're almost ordering.
All right. Here we go. 3, 2, 1, launch. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun. Drax, I dropped a example build in Spec Ops below the cat photo.
I thought we weren't talking about this
anymore. We're not. I'm just telling you about a link.
Ooh, a PC build.
And at the bottom of it, there's an AMD version of the same build.
So
if I were to buy a 3000 series right now, it would be secondhand.
I don't think I would buy a secondhand because it's been mining nonstop for a year and a half. If it's secondhand,
maybe
or 2 years,
it has.
Very likely. And then they push them, and so then you're running into shorter lifespan.
Is this a build for you?
No, it's for Drax. We're not going to talk about it right now, but we
Drax,
talk about it.
What games do you play besides Mechwarrior?
We got to talk about it later. Don't talk about it now. Talk about it later. Don't talk about it. Don't do it.
You know, ping pong.
Stop it. Stop it.
What is this?
Pong. It's just called Pong. I'm trying to protect Hellbringer.
I already protected.
Do you know ping pong?
Pong, you mean? Pong?
Pong. Play pong.
Yeah.
And
we got a match.
Yep.
Stuff like that.
What you need is a computer that's fast enough to simulate Pong being simulated on a phone, being simulated on a Z.
Well, I'd be interested to see what ray tracing does to the game
on
Pong.
A Mac being simulated on a 286, being simulated on your computer. So they have like 5 or 6 layers deep of different OS and assembler languages.
A bunch of VMs, languages. VM and a VM and a VM and a VM.
See if you can keep a reasonable frame rate on it. That'd be hilarious. That'd be something like a nerd would do, certainly. Then they'd be proud. They'd go, "Look what I did." It's like, you just wasted weeks and weeks of your time. That's what you did. You could have just
do
played
like
Pong.
The Super Pi, the Raspberry Pi. A lot of people cluster them.
Yeah. I'd rather just eat a Raspberry Pi. So I'm simpler.
I'd imagine Raspberry Pi isn't good. I think it'd be too mushy.
No, if you put gelatin, keratin in it and stuff, it's fine. Fingernails from horses.
Yeah, I've eaten raw horse. That wasn't bad.
Did it taste like chicken?
No, it tasted like meat gum. It was like semi-frozen and sliced really thin. So I had it with like wasabi.
It was tasted like beef. You said?
Yeah, I mean it wasn't like terrible. It just, the longer you chewed it, like you definitely want to chew it and get it down fast because once it starts thawing, it turns into like meat gum. But the flavor was good.
How much?
If you don't
mind me asking, how much did you have to pony up to eat that?
Oh, not much. And that's funny. I like that.
Yeah.
No, it wasn't that much. It was probably like, now you're in the States, yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah, probably about $8 for maybe 4 ounces.
I'm not going to trot down and get some anytime soon.
I wasn't planning on it either, but
I hope you heard what I did there. Get it?
Oh, I definitely did. Yeah.
What'd you do? Online.
Always being very punny right now.
Being very punny.
Online. Weapons online.
All
systems nominal.
All right, Kodo, you're in the same build I have.
Yep. Mostly.
Is it exactly the same or just same mech? What are you running?
I thought this had
light engine and two AMS.
What's the first thing you said?
Light engine and engine.
Oh, light engine
and two AMS.
And then what about for weapons though?
Oh, that's it. You just got AMS and an engine.
Yeah, you just go in there full bore with AMS. They'll never be able to kill me.
This mech is
Zooming
so
around way dark.
confusing.
That's because I'm lost.
Yep.
I think the biggest thing that the Hatchetman's got going for it is just the hitboxes. It's a very slender mech.
Really?
Yeah, but it's kind of tall.
It is, but
some of them have got high mounts though. Like the missile one's got high mounts, and I think the Dakar one does as well.
Yeah, this one is the missile, one of the missile ones, the Snub and triple SRM6s, and it's really not bad. Like,
I found when I was playing it, it wasn't tanky, and then all of a sudden, when I'm playing up against Pete Zone, it was tanky as all hell. So I'm like,
you got to put skill points in it, because if you put skill points in armor, like you have like 120 like front armor with 4 in the back. Really?
I did. I just got blown apart in one of them. Like one of them, not all of them, but one of them, I just got absolutely bad word. You know.
I think that a lot of it is their targets right now too. Like,
oh, they're tall. They're tall.
And
but I got
targets,
trapped
like,
because I
people focus
basically
on-
went into the basement and with some others, we were really doing well, and then all of a sudden they pivoted onto me, and I'm like, oh, I'm the back now. And it was just like 3 versus 1, so I just got absolutely...
Kodo, I'm going to go around to the right because he kind of went over there, crossing.
Okay.
And then maybe we can hit him from behind, or I'm going to try to. Yep, here he is.
Oh, this is going to be a bad jump. This is...
There's 2 of them back here.
Warning, incoming missile.
Where are they?
Good shot.
They're in D5, D5.
They're circling towards you, Dark.
What's that?
They're circling towards you.
I know. I've been
Yeah,
fighting
they're
them.
going
They're shooting me
straight
in the head.
I'm just going to drop down on them.
I've already lost my whole core.
Oh, did you see that shot? Yes.
UAV in my face.
Guess I'm going to turn around. Go this way. I'm not long for this world, though, I can tell you that.
Incoming missile.
I do not recommend to do that.
Hey, go!
Oh, they killed me. I'm not doing very well in this mech.
Which one? Stalker?
The Stalker, yeah.
What do you got in it?
We should get that Jenna dude.
4 large lasers and 2 PPCs.
Why are we going off? Well, we should get the Jenna. Ramius, there's a Jenna around there, man.
I know, and he's right in my face, man. I'm on him right now.
Yeah, but we should have got him before. Like...
No, he ran away.
And he was just
I
there.
should have never followed.
You can't go there, man.
Why did you
They're
follow
all
me?
rotating into you.
Did you go over there where I
We got to get out. We got to get out, dude. We got to get out. We got to get out now.
Ride with you, Joe.
Well,
you like
has
them.
jump jets. I didn't know that.
I know he's
We got to
down.
get out.
Okay.
They're in the center.
Yep.
What's the tonnage on the Hatchet Man?
45.
Oh, so it's small.
Critical damage.
Oh, there you go.
It's like a fat light.
I'm dead here.
Yeah, I'm dead.
You're dead.
I did 65 damage. Wow, yeah.
Nice.
Yeah.
Trying to make me feel better, aren't you?
I have a flea and something else.
Yeah, you're welcome.
That was a bad game.
500.
Oh, Worm Skill's happy. You got to kill me. That's a
Finally,
terrible
after all
match.
that harassment.
After all that racket, I got to kill him.
I could tell. I know this guy's gonna hunt me. I knew it.
Acquired.
It's very well done. Well done. That'll do, Pig. That'll do.
Great. I've wanted to kill him all night. Finally got to.
That's usually how I feel about Drax as
Told me to
well.
blow down my hiney. I didn't want to do it.
Oh, we were talking about computer builds. It was driving Worm Skull nuts.
I don't know why though. He likes to talk about his computer sometimes.
Yeah, you
They
remember all
just
those
wanted to have
conversations
battle
about,
comms.
oh,
They
I got
wanted
this computer phone, mate, and
Yeah,
I'm
yeah,
going to try and get it to work. How many hours did we have to listen to that
Oh,
nonsense?
hours. It was for weeks.
And then he
and
got
hours.
it. No, it didn't work. And then he's
Yeah.
going to try this, and then he's going to
Yeah,
try that.
I was crying
Yeah.
after a while, tears coming down my eyes.
And who's this? Oh, it's
Hellbringer. Yeah.
Well, you know, it's one thing to have a conversation, you know, that's all good, I'm for it. So it's another when you got all these people on channel and you got 2 people going on and on and on, or 3 people for an hour and a half.
There was 4
Nobody
people
gets to
going on
say-
and on.
Nobody
4
gets to say
people.
anything.
You could have talked. You could have changed the channel. You could have changed it, but you didn't add anything. You didn't talk about anything. You didn't want to introduce anything else. So we just rambled on. All you did was complain that we're doing it.
Playing a game, you know, it'd be nice, you know.
He did say something. He said something. We just ignored him. That was terrible.
Battle comps would have worked.
Is he saying something
now? He said
now?
battle comps. He tried. We just didn't listen to him.
Oh,
I mean, to be respectful, I was in
sound like a
game
bunch
trying to
of bullies.
concentrate too, and I thought the conversation was going on a bit longer than myself. But when we got out of game, I was quite happy to continue. But I do appreciate the input, both Gunfighter and yourself.
Yeah, I'm not the only one that thinks this or is saying it, so, you know.
I can talk more.
Well, you could always change the conversation, but none of you did. None of you did.
You don't need to
Who were they complaining about in game about shutting down on purpose?
Casper 51.
Take a breath. Let somebody else.
Oh, really?
All the time. Yeah, he does that all the time.
I hardly did any of the talking. It was mostly Gunfighter and help and another person who's streaming.
I've never seen Casper.
The Discord
be
channel we're
feisty.
in. You know, he's stream the streamer, that guy.
Ramius,
Who
I've
is that
encountered
guy?
him a couple of times. He does that all the time. It's
Oh,
like-
well, I've been dying a lot on this. I'm gonna leave the group. Drax, I'm gonna give you the crown.
I'm leaving too. I want to do some other things.
Okay, then you have to give it to Kodo or Ramius.
yeah.
I've got to build a comp build now on Part Picker, so that I can share endlessly for hours tomorrow with you and Gunfighter in stream.
Come on down to Ghostland Sync, Alf, and while I shut down, I'll talk to you more about that. You guys, thanks for the drops. Dead Money, Dictator Kodo, Drax, Gunfighter, Hellbringer, Ramius, Jay-Z, Franken-Mittenzilla.
So who
Or
is
is it
left?
no, it's Franken-Zilla Mittens. And everybody else. Cromsif, Corsair, Dave GT, People, Valen, howdy. Come on over and drop with these guys. Leisurely Sniper. We had... Who else did we have? We had other people in here. But anyway, good night, everybody. Till next time, this has been Ghostland, your favorite place to waste the most important moments of your life. And I'm your host, Chief Waster of Time, Dark Marauder. See you guys later. Tomorrow night is more Mechwarrior Online, where we come to die regularly, predictably, consistently, reliably. Good night, guys.
See ya.